This a LP. This a LP. This a LP. This a LP.
All right, what is going on, everybody? We are live for the Steelers and the Bills.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, James McKinney? Hey, appreciate that, Dr. Detroit, for becoming a member. All right. Steelers have taken the field in the road unis. Bills are in the red uniforms. Hey, you already know Miss Johnson. All right, here we go. It is Mike Tirico and Chris Collinsworth.
Played the best game of his young career.
He looked like an MVP, didn't he?
He did.
But you want to be the best, you have to beat the best. And right now, the Pittsburgh Steelers, #1 scoring defense, #1 in getting sacks. So how good is Josh Allen? We're about to find out.
Let's talk about Pittsburgh. We were there for that Wednesday game 12 days ago. They beat Baltimore, got to 11-0, but they lost to Washington on Monday. The offense is looking a little one-dimensional. The defense is banged up. Reason for concern?
Speaking of Washington,
I think so,
man,
a little
Washington
bit. It feels
has
like
been
they've lost
on
a little bit
tear.
of their identity. They only rushed for 21 yards in that game. They couldn't convert on 3rd and 1 or down on the goal line.
Even with
they
Alex
do get
Smith
James Conner
missing
back
the
tonight,
second
so maybe
half,
along with him, they'll get a little bit of that identity.
Ready
Dwayne
for it.
Haskins
Best
and the
matchup of
Washington
this
football
Sunday
team
in the NFL division.
did pull off the W. All right. After these commercials, we will be live for the game. Absolutely Sunday night football.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned. Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, Packers Nation, I already told you guys at the beginning of the season. Aaron Rodgers and the Green Bay Packers are on a mission to go to a Super Bowl. You don't get Aaron Rodgers mad. And that's exactly what the front office did by drafting a quarterback and not a wide receiver. It got Aaron Rodgers mad. And a mad Aaron Rodgers is an Aaron Rodgers on a mission. Absolutely safe. I am a Steelers fan. I am also a Arizona Cardinals fan, and I am also a Detroit Lions fan. Justin Smiley says, Steelers fan, wonderful. Hey, Justin, there is no bias in here. I think the Buffalo Bills are a great franchise as well. They've been playing some lights out football this year, and they are so far our biggest test. I live here in Michigan. Okay, so you already know that, if they don't show Detroit Lions games, that they show a lot of Steelers games. And every time the Steelers have won a Super Bowl, they have had multiple players from Detroit, Michigan on their franchise. Talking about Jerome Bettis and many more. What's going on, Smoke Turkey? All right. Right after this, we should be bringing back in the game audio. What's going on, Kelly Gardner? Narrated by Joe Namath. Okay, a black and yellow blizzard. Let's go. I like that. What's going on, Nut Nut? All right, let's go. Sunday Night Football is here. Let's go. Chiefs are 12-1, Pittsburgh 11-1, Buffalo 9-3, and Tennessee 9-4. Pittsburgh clinches a playoff berth with a win tonight.
Very often. That led to Mike Tomlin putting his team back in pads for Friday's practice, where goal line and short yardage runs were drilled. Tomlin said he wanted to recreate the muscle memory.
All right, we are still live.
Out the division for the first time in 25 years over the next couple of weeks. Of course, Chris, the neat thing about this matchup is you have McDermott and you have Mike Tomlin. They were college teammates. They've known each other for a quarter century, so it just adds to the juice in the storyline for this one.
Teammates, how about that? It really is amazing.
Not great downloads and
Mike, this is
on the speed.
One of those games, right?
Yeah.
This is one of those, we're going to find out about these two football teams. Is Buffalo really ready
Steelers
to
will get the
ascend
ball
to
first.
that upper tier of teams here? And are the Pittsburgh Steelers, was that just a one-game aberration, or are we starting to see something happen here? They've got some injuries on defense. This is a game.
You saw Tyler Bass. He's kicking to Ray McLeod as the Bills won the toss, defer the option for the second half. And off we go from Orchard Park.
All right, here we go. Ray
McLeod.
McLeod.
And he's not going to get very far.
And got it to the 10-yard line.
The former Steeler, Tyler Matakevich, was right there to set the tone early for Buffalo.
All right.
And Big Ben will have a long field to work with. Mr. Roethlisberger, the twice Super Bowl champ. Fabulous start to this season. He's thrown it 50 or more times the last two games.
Ben
Only 3
Roethlisberger in
touchdowns
2020,
and 2 interceptions to show
67%,
for it. So
3,105, 27 touchdowns, 7 interceptions,
it out quick.
97.2 on the rating, and 50-plus touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
Roethlisberger after being limited to just a little more than a game last year with the elbow injury.
All right, 1st and 10 at the 10.
Steelers start the opening drive back at their own 10.
Blaze Radio, what's going on, brother?
James Conner's back in the lineup, out quick and dropped. And that's been a story.
Incomplete.
6 drops each of the last 2 games for Pittsburgh.
Intended for Deontay Johnson.
Well, Mike, the big problem is that somebody like Deontay Johnson, as he puts it, you assume the catch, right? This is a really easy catch, but this is a catch and run team. So what they want to do is catch it and get their eyes turned around. But this has become a real issue now with the Steelers.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 10. Eric Ebron in motion.
Dropping the first one's not the way to make the problem go away, is it? Second
And
10,
got it
low
to
snap, pitch it to Claypool, and Chase Claypool, the rookie out of Notre
Claypool
Dame,
gain
around
of
the edge
5
for
on that
about
play.
5 yards. You saw James Conner miss the last couple.
All right, do have to mute it for the offensive starting lineup. Got Connor, Dante Johnson, Juju Smith-Schuster, Chase Claypool, Eric Ebron, Villanueva, Feeler, Pouncey, DeCastro, and Okafor.
Some leadership back in the middle.
All right, here we go.
3rd
and
on this
5. Deontay Johnson
Showing
out
pressure
wide.
right over the center Pouncey. And bringing it to Roethlisberger, gets rid of
And
it.
that is
It's
incomplete.
Trying to get it to
Almost
Johnson.
intercepted by Levi
There in
Wallace.
the coverage, and it's 3 and out for the Steelers.
That is 3 and
Boy,
out.
I tell you
4th
what,
and
Levi
5.
Wallace almost had a pick 6 to start this game. He was right underneath
What's going on,
thing.
Kind Gamer?
You're
What's
going
going
to
on,
see just
PJ?
a little dig inside
Dominic
around
Pope?
here. And Wallace is very much in position. He had a bit of a rough outing last time, and maybe just a fraction more confidence. He would have had that one
Dominic
in the
Pope.
end zone.
I on Tuesday I have
out.
someone
Jordan
coming out
Berry
to
will
fix
kick
my
it away.
internet, so I'm going to tell
For
them to
Pittsburgh.
run fiber optics.
Andre Roberts having an excellent season, 3rd in the
Hopefully
league.
that'll give me a better
In
signal
punt return
strength.
average. Comes to the sideline to get this one.
And
It'll
it's
bounce
out of bounds.
Penalty
Ball
marker
is
down
at
after a
the
41-yard kick.
43-yard line.
And we'll check the flag.
See what the flag is about.
Sean Smith, 6th year in the league, 3rd as a referee. In charge of the proceedings here tonight in Orchard Park.
During the kick, holding, receiving team number 59, 10-yard penalty from the end of the kick, 1st down, Buffalo.
Penalty on Andre Smith of Buffalo, going to back up.
All right.
Josh Allen, 7th overall pick in 2018.
Josh Allen
became
in
the starter
2020,
early in his rookie
70%
season.
completion percentage,
35th straight starts tonight.
3,403,
Really good numbers.
26
This feels
passing
like a real
touchdowns,
big leap forward
8
for Josh
interceptions,
Allen
and
here
6
this year.
rushing
Look at the number
touchdowns.
on top.
Appreciate that, Nick.
70%. This is a
Ferdale,
quarterback who finished
welcome to the
last in
family.
completion percentage his first 2 seasons. And now he's 4th at 70%. We're going to talk about
All
that
right,
throughout
here
the
we go.
course of the night, but he's figured
14:01
it out.
to play.
Here we go from the 33 with Allen.
Josh
Gets the
Allen,
5-man rush. That
incomplete
pass is
pass,
high.
2nd and 10.
Incomplete, trying to get it to slot receiver Cole Beasley. His running back, Devin Singletary.
All right, here we go. Singletary, Diggs, Davis, Beasley, and Knox in for the wide receivers in unit. Dawkins, Boger, Morse, Felencio, and Williams is your starters.
See at the bottom of the screen there. 2nd and 10.
All right, here we
For
go.
Singletary wasn't
Josh
looking for the
Allen
ball.
looking,
Allen's taking
takes
off.
off.
He is a good runner.
Got it to the
He'll go down around the
39-yard line.
38-yard line. So he makes something out of nothing there to make it 3rd
What's
and
going on,
manageable for Buffalo.
TWD98
This
fans?
is going to be a rarity tonight, but Darrell Williams one-on-one with T.J. Watt. And what you'll see out of Watt is he's going to get straight up the field and make a hard right, and then they hope to get the squeeze from underneath with Cameron Hayward and Stephon Tuitt.
No huddle. Buffalo tried to go quick. Flag is down, and this play is stopped.
Yeah, I already told you I'll do that, Nut. What's going on, Alex Barnett? Welcome to the family.
False start, offense number 75, 5-yard penalty, remains 3rd down.
And that was
This
on
is a tackle
Darrell
trick
Williams.
way back. They want to try and get off just ahead of the snap count because they know what T.J. Watt is capable of doing. And I tell you, usually those right tackles, they move right at the snap count. That was just a fraction before.
All right, 3rd and
T.J. Watt,
9
he likes to
for
push
the
that line of
Buffalo
scrimmage as well.
Bills.
He will be every inch of he can get on the line of scrimmage.
They are at the 38-yard line.
3rd and 9. Couple
Play
of high
action.
counts. Allen's got time. Gonna take
Josh
a shot
Allen
deep downfield
airs it
into
down
double
the
coverage.
field in
a lot of contact.
double
Incomplete.
coverage. Diggs
Trying to
was
get
the
it to
receiver,
Stephon
4th
Diggs
and
downfield.
9.
Steelers were ready for it, and Buffalo goes 3 and out.
Well, I tell you, 3 and out, but we've seen that this offensive line can pass protect. This was tremendous protection and should have equated to a 1st down,
Hold
but
on
every
a
once in
quick
a while, I like to see Josh Allen just throw one about 8 miles down the field, too. That was launched.
So here
Nelson
is
and
the
Edmonds
punt.
in the coverage there. Punted away by Bajorquez, who's having an excellent year.
And that is fair
Gets
caught
made by
at the
Ray
14-yard
McLeod.
line. And 12:43 left in the first quarter. Pittsburgh with their second possession on offense. What's going on, Dallas? Welcome back, Isaac. Dallas says Bills 20, Pittsburgh 13. Dominic says, hey, Trox, you know those flag banners that, hey, appreciate that nut with that $50 Canadian. Appreciate that. Hey, appreciate that, Ed Garcia. Can you put all your wall, buddy? Going to get every NFL team Golden Knight? And Lakers, haha, call my room the Sports Central. That's what's up. That's going to be a pretty cool room. What's going on, Outdoors Geek? What's going on, Pat? Pat says Ed speaks the truth. Hey, appreciate that, Pat. And appreciate that, Ed. EC Practice Squad, what's going on? Aaron Rodgers looked to have taken the MVP lead after Mahomes throws 3 picks in the Chiefs win today. Knicks 47, Detroit 54. Okay, let's go Pistons. Definitely need a bounce back victory. What's up, Michael Johnson? Should I root for the Bills or Steelers? Your choice. I mean, TWD, I would say vote for who you want. You know, because over here on Troxel Sports Talk, all fans are welcome. And both teams are really good. So I'd definitely go for whoever you feel like. All right, that is Deontay Johnson. That's a first down. Ball at the 25-yard line.
Better, the veteran Jerry Hughes.
Oh, I do have to mute it real quick. Jerry Hughes, Ed Oliver, Vernon Butler, Mario Addison, Tremaine Edmonds, and A.J. Klein. And then Tre'Davious White, Jordan Poyer, Makai Hyde, Levi Wallace, and Teron.
From the 26, first down, and Roethlisberger
And
again
that is
out
Juju
quick and brought in this
Smith-Schuster.
time. Juju Smith-Schuster for the first
Got
catch
the reception.
on first down, a gain of 4.
Hey, appreciate
this
that,
is the
Reed.
new Pittsburgh Steelers offense. He never gets sacked, and with good reason. You couldn't run 7 yards this fast. I mean, the ball has been coming out of his hand.
I got a big Ben
2.2
Roethlisberger jersey in
seconds
home
on average,
and away.
You and I have talked about it. You think of all those days of Ben stiff-arming pass
All right,
rushers
here we
and
go.
throwing the
That
ball
was a
down the
4-yard
field, and
gain. It is
it's
second
just
and
not
6.
who they are right now.
Eric
Can't do it
Ebron.
anymore. He's
Now
not
Chase
bad.
Claypool in motion.
From the 30, it's first
Got it
handoff.
to
It's
James
James
Conner.
Conner. And he's going to lose a yard. And
Lose
Oliver
a yard on that
charge
play. 3rd and
to knock
7.
him down. So
Hey, shout out
was
to
that
the
part
refs
of the
for
problem?
picking
Why
James
Pittsburgh
Conner
wasn't
up.
running it as well the last 2 games. Conner on the COVID-19 list, coming back. He missed 6 games last year.
Hey,
Came back
what's
this
going
year with
on,
some
Terrence?
Really good efforts. And Mike Tomlin said maybe last week we could have. Just want to make sure he was healthy.
Yeah, I
after
am
dealing
playing
with COVID-19.
fantasy
Yeah,
basketball.
and getting their
basketball.
team captain Marquise Pouncey back in there. He's
What's
the
up,
guy
Lady
that likes
Jen?
to stir it up a bit for this offensive line. So maybe that'll work as well. But they're not going to run it now.
Connor out. Jalen Samuels is in.
All right, here we
Empty
go.
the
Third and
backfield on 3rd and
7.
7.
Ben Roethlisberger looking, throws, got it to Deontay Johnson, but he couldn't corral it. Incomplete.
Johnson can't
4th
hang on.
and
You can just
7.
see. He knows. Can't have it.
I mean, this
Hey, that's
guy
facts,
is
C-
the
C.
third
Brown.
most elusive wide receiver. And look at him. He's looking down at his hands like, why are you failing me now? I mean, but you can see it still. Even now, even after he's been working on it all week, he's really not looking that ball into his hands. He thinks he's looking it in, but it's not right.
That's what he told
All right,
us.
4th
I gotta
and 7.
Focus on secure the ball, then make the move.
Here comes
His
the
exact
punt.
words to us this week. And a couple of times he hasn't been able to pull it off. Good
And
hang
we
time
got a
on the
return.
kick. Roberts spins away
And
from the would-be
Roberts
tackle, but is
got
brought
it
down
to the
quickly
31,
at the
maybe 32-yard line.
Derek Watt thought.
All right, do have to mute it while they go to commercial break. We got 10.5 to play in the first quarter. 0-0 is the score. Buffalo with the football. What's going on, Lucas Taylor? What's going on, Cindy? It was embarrassing to lose to Washington Redskins last week. Now we get beat by Bills. That's really embarrassing. Well, if they lose to Buffalo, that's because Buffalo is a good team, but we shouldn't have lost to Washington. But Washington came ready to play, so I can't take nothing away from them. You know, when you come ready, hungry, and feel disrespected, you know, they're going to come in and play for you. What's going on, Elba? Trying to get Chris Osgood jersey. What's up, Dev? Washington had more time to prepare. We just had a game 5 days before that game. Absolutely. Lady Jen Bug says, hurry back. Okay, Elba is raising her hand. What's up, Elba? I mean, go watch Trock's reaction to Cardinals versus Bills. His reaction is priceless. Hey, that is facts. That is definite facts. Who you got winning? I do have the black and gold. Oh, saying hi to me. Okay, appreciate that, Elba. What's going on? Hopefully you are having a blessed day.
Chris, I'm sure as a receiver, you
we
got
are
to feel for what
back.
Deontay Johnson's going through
Most
right
in
now.
the
like
NFL
having a
is
case of the
Deontay
yips for a
Johnson.
golfer, you know? I mean, it's
with
really what it
18
is.
drop passes.
But I think that you'll see
on
Ben
this
go
season.
right back to him. You need to get the ball right back in his hands.
All right,
and start
Allen.
building some of that confidence. He's just too big a part of this offense.
In the shotgun.
Drive number 2 for Buffalo, 3 and out on the opening drive.
Singletary
Beginning at
switches
their own
sides.
31.
Hey, Rita. Right 20. What's that?
And Allen
Got
gets
it
it
to Singletary.
chased down by
Singletary.
Marcus Allen. No relation
Gain
to the
of a
Hall of
yard,
Famer.
maybe
Just
two
a
on
gain
that
of a
play.
yard. Allen is starting. There are changes up front.
What's
on this
going on,
Pittsburgh
Van? All right, Cameron Hayward, Stephen Tuitt, TJ Watt, Jamarcus Allen, Avery Williams, Alex Highsmith.
in their first Steelers starts.
All right, 2nd and
Williams,
9.
the veteran's been around Tennessee and with the Jets earlier this year.
And
Allen's
Allen
pass is
got it to
complete
Cole
Cole
Beasley.
There's
First
the game's
down.
first down for Buffalo.
Ball's
out
at
of
the
bounds.
46-yard line of
46-yard line.
Buffalo.
You know,
What's going
Avery
on, Rand?
Williamson is a very athletic guy,
What's going
but
on,
this
Denny,
is a
Julie?
no way.
Mike, how's everybody doing today?
You're not covering him. This is one of the best, if not the best, slot receivers in the game, and linebackers.
All right, Singletary
just try and
out wide.
limit the yards after
Empty
the catch at that
backfield. Josh Allen in the shotgun.
Josh Allen will empty it out. Singletary's the back, but he's out at the top of your screen.
Right 20. What's that?
All right, Josh Allen looking
Four-man
under
rush. He
pressure,
is flushing.
throws,
It's
ball
deflected
batted
by
up,
Watt,
and incomplete.
It bounced, incomplete. So we have second down, good pressure off the edge from Alex Highsmith.
Outdoors Geek
Helping
says
to
hi
force it
from
out.
Japan. Shout out to Japan. Appreciate that, Outdoor Geek.
Well, the one guy they were seriously concerned about inside was Cameron Hayward, and you see the push that he got right up the middle, along with Alex Highsmith, who's taken over for Bud Dupree on the outside, and they were lucky to get away with that.
Ball
one.
got
hangs
batted
that
up
long
by
in the air.
T.J.
But
Watt.
if Highsmith can take over
It is
and
second
take
and
off
10.
some of the pressure of losing Bud Dupree, it would help a lot. He was pretty good in the
What's up,
second
Paul
half
Harris?
of that last one.
Second down.
All right, Josh Allen throws,
Firing
airs
left
it
side ball.
out, and
Into the air, and it's
intercepted.
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 So the
by
Steelers come away with it. Mike Hilton
Hilton
comes up with the interception as Allen was feeling
That's
the pressure.
Steeler
So
football.
Pittsburgh's defense-
When we come back from commercial break, Mike Hilton got the interception on Josh Allen. What's going on, Timothy? Outdoors Geek says, in the Marines stationed in Japan. Well, I appreciate your service. Shout out to the Marines. I couldn't change my name. I'm still TWD. What's going on, Robert? Yes, this is definitely going to be a defensive-minded game. What's up, Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike? Reed says, rest in peace to my mom. Her name was Jinx. Hey, absolutely. Cardinals won today. Lions lost. Cardinals win. And hopefully I could get a Pittsburgh Steelers dub. Mike F says, every year Chris Chandler wins the most annoying announcer award. Don't you mean Chris Collinsworth? What's going on, Cody? Isaac says Army Ranger. Okay, your dad was an Army Ranger. What's going on, Barb? My older brother can't get game. I'm 52. LOL, I have trucks.
They're doing great. Got Josh Allen's arm. Forces the turnover.
Yeah, and one of the things that Pittsburgh's going to do, I'm sure, Mitch Morse is among the smaller
All
of
right,
the
here we
linemen
go.
up front, and they wanted their powerful guy, and Cameron
They're
Hayward
showing highlights
right
from
there
the
pays dividends
interception
right away,
by
and
Mike
Hilton comes
Hilton.
down with that interception. You'll see that arm get hit.
Hey, Barb, I will be
So far,
live for the
protection
Ravens and
has
the
been an
Browns
issue
tomorrow.
for the Buffalo Bills.
So the top takeaway bunch
First
in the league
and
strikes
10.
again. 24 takeaways.
Ball's at the
for
33-yard line.
From the 27-yard line. Here
That's
is
James Conner.
on the run to the right.
Gain of about
Just
3
shy of
on
3
that
yards.
play.
They'll mark him over the 29-yard line.
One thing you'll see
Hey,
out of the
shout
Buffalo
out
Bills
to
on
you guys.
defense
We are
is they
21
will react
away from
quite a
100
bit
likes.
to motion.
Shout
So
out
you'll
to
see
you
their
guys. I love you
linebackers,
guys.
Dwayne Edmonds and
That's
Matt
probably the
Milano and
fastest
AJ
we ever
Klein.
got to
When
almost
somebody comes in
100.
motion, they'll shift over. The safeties will go back and forward. So there'll be a lot of movement on the Buffalo Bills defense. So tonight the Steelers will use more motions, more
All right,
shifts,
second and
more
7.
misdirections than you're used to seeing.
Roethlisberger
Second and 7.
hands it
Klein
off
was
to
bringing the
James
pressure,
Conner.
so was
James
Edmonds.
Conner
They couldn't get
spins.
there.
Gains a
And
couple
Conner
more on that play.
turns into a
It's going to be
decent
third
gain
and
as the Steelers go
4.
back-to-back runs for the first time tonight.
You don't think the Edmonds family is a little fired up, do you? Watch them come fired
Eric
over
says I
here
broke the
early
like
in the
button.
game, and all you want to do is just hit somebody hard, and swing and a miss for strike one. But these guys are going to be fired up for this family affair.
Yeah, you got Tremaine on that side, Terrell Edmonds on the opposite side, starting safety for Pittsburgh. Trey Edmonds is the third of the brothers
hold on.
who
I don't
would
know
be
what
in this
happened.
game like he was in the meeting last year, but the running back for the Steelers is on injured reserve. 3rd and 4. Roethlisberger.
Here we go.
Pumps it.
Roethlisberger
Now throws it, it's
tipped
deflected in the
and
air and
incomplete.
Edmonds almost came up with that interception. But the Bills defense deflects one, and the defenses are being heard in these first 5 drives.
I think that was Tre'Davious White that got his hand on that ball. So their best cornerback and one of the best cornerbacks in the league came off of coverage and got his paw up there to make a play. You talk about somebody who studies the game of football.
Well,
Tre'Davious
Reed, I don't
White,
have
great
really
talent,
a joke,
even
but
more of a
today
student.
I locked the MVP out.
Jordan Berry
On
to
accident.
kick to Andre Roberts for the 3rd time. Pressure
All right,
in
here
there.
we go with the punt.
High hanger. It's time the clear fair catch signal is
And
made
that's
by
a clear-
Roberts. And everybody saw
Fair
it.
catch. Ball's
And
going to
he'll
be
have it
placed
just-
at the 32-yard line. When we come back, it's going to be 1st and 10. Hi, Trox. I promise I won't be intoxicated for the game. Can't get hammered on light beer. Van Weil says, Reed, what's pink and fluffy? Pink fluff? Eric Fleming is saying, Reed, knock, knock. Pat says, here's a joke. Anthony Lynn.
Concussion, so Cameron Sutton is starting.
Yeah, he might
in
be
his
losing
place
his
tonight
job
for
this
Pittsburgh
offseason.
On the back end, as we mentioned earlier, 4 starters for the Steelers on that defense out.
All right,
John
here we go,
Feliciano in
1st
there
and
at
10.
center to start this drive.
That's a
And the
handoff
first down run for Zach Moss, the rookie
to
out
Zach
of Utah.
Moss.
Gets to the 37-yard line. We saw at the end of the last drive.
Gain a
they were
3 on that
looking at
play.
Mitch Morse's left arm.
Yeah, he's the leader up front. He is a guy that
Hey,
missed a couple
appreciate
of
that,
games.
Philip
Interior
Llewellyn, says showing
offensive line
support
has been
for the
part
channel.
That's been moving around. The 2 tackles have been pretty consistently there, but center and the 2 guards
here
have
we
had
go.
people in and out all
Josh
season.
Allen under center.
Yeah, Morse has
Cole
missed a couple of games
Beasley
with concussion.
in
Feliciano
motion.
stepped into
Handed
the middle.
off to
Here's the
Zach
run again
Moss.
For Moss.
Got it 2 yards short of a
Shy
first
the
down.
First down, had some issues holding on to the ball last week against San Francisco.
What's up,
The
Ice
game
Rex?
played in Glendale, Arizona. But back in there in a role, backing up Devin Singletary tonight.
Yeah, and I'm sure Sean McDermott's thinking, all right, we couldn't really block these guys when we had our starting center in there, so we got some backups and some shifting around going on. How about if we hand the ball off a couple of times?
All right, here
Feliciano
is
moved from
3rd
guard
and
to
2.
center. Brian Winters,
Knox is
the
in
veteran, who
motion.
was benched earlier this month, pops back in.
Josh Allen
to his
in
right guard
the
spot.
shotgun.
3rd and 2. Pittsburgh brings 5. Allen gets rid of
And-
it.
oh, he
Cannot
dropped
hang on.
it.
Gabriel Davis.
Gabriel
the rookie,
Davis
covered well by
dropped
Cameron
the
Sutton.
pass.
Just mentioned he's in for Joe Hayden.
Sutton.
So the Bills stymied again
Pass
on offense.
break up. That is 4th and
Cameron
2.
Sutton is a guy that has really sort of come into
What's
his
going on,
own.
Pokemon
Of all the
Tristan?
defensive backs, there are some that start over him and play more than he does. I don't think any of them have more confidence than he does. He will take a lot of chances, get burned occasionally, but will make some plays like that too.
Corey Bojorquez didn't have
All
enough
right,
punts to
Bojorquez
qualify for
with the
league-leading
punt.
average. He's got a couple
And
here
it's out of
in
bounds.
the first 3 drives. And that one towards the
Ball's
sideline.
going to be at the
Pittsburgh take over.
23-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the Pittsburgh 23 for Pittsburgh. We got 6:15 remaining in the first quarter.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
What's going on, Mason Shaw? What's going on, Marwa Salad? Or Saeed? How can I watch the game? It is on the local channel of NBC. What's up, BL Clan? Says go Browns. Clara says go Steelers. What's going on, Scott? Trucks are getting famous. Hey, I couldn't get famous without the people. So all the famous is shout out to each and every single person that comes out to rock with your boy. We are 90 away from 8,000 subscribers. The goal this week is to get to 8.26. Marwa says, go Steelers. Who will win, the Browns or the Ravens? I am going for the Browns. I got a special place for the Browns in my heart as they know the Detroit Lions pain. Appreciate that, Mike Didana. Welcome to the family. Arthur with cerebral palsy here. Love sports and so glad you're here so I can hear the game. Hey, shout out to D. Wright's Books. Appreciate you. I do this all year long. Tomorrow I'll be live for the Ravens and Browns. We got 7 games on next week, starting with the Chargers and Raiders. Then we got 8 the following week. I'll be live for the Vikings and the Saints on Christmas Day. Appreciate that, BL Clan. Welcome to the family.
On the field at corner for the Bills as Pittsburgh takes over at its own 23-yard line.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10.
Drive for the Steelers, all starting inside their own 30.
Ben Roethlisberger in trouble.
Gets rid of it
Throws,
somehow,
got it complete.
By Claypool, nope. It was
And they're going to say
first.
that it was
Jason scooped it up off the
down.
ground. Incomplete,
So
would be
incomplete
second down.
pass.
You know, it's fun to watch veteran quarterbacks because with their snap count, they can get the defense
What's
to
going on,
show
Matty
exactly
Kenyon?
what's going on. So you're going to see out of the corner of his
Hey,
eye, Ben
appreciate
goes,
that, Jesse
I
Garrett."
see you over there, Jordan Poyer. All right, we've got these two over here are going to be blitzing.
What's up,
But then he
Cardinals
stood
kid?
there and had to do the little stiff arm to get enough room to just get that one off.
All right,
They
2nd
didn't
and
get
10.
sacked. It's 260 straight pass attempts without a sack. Second and
Roethlisberger
10.
got
and
it to
Claypool.
Claypool.
Gets this one off the sideline.
Gain
front
of
the
4
veteran
on that
Norman.
play. It's going to be 3rd
About
and
4
6.
yards. A little
Ball at
change
the
up front
27-yard
for
line.
Roethlisberger and the Steelers. Matt Filer, the left guard, walked off to the locker room
What's
after
going
that
on, Jalen?
last drive.
No
Chris,
one
let's go back and
scored
look at
yet.
his last
Wow,
play.
says
Well,
Royce.
let's see. He's such a key part of it. Grab that chest, arm area, whatever it is, but we hope he's okay. This has been it's been a rough go.
Hey,
and
appreciate
with
that,
the
Sweaty.
inability to run the ball.
Welcome
You
to
start
the
putting
family.
backups in. This may be all passing
3rd
all
and
the time
6.
tonight.
Roethlisberger in
Kevin
the shotgun.
Dotson is in 3rd and 6. Roethlisberger with the pump.
Look in,
and the
throws.
shot
Got it to
complete.
Juju Smith-Schuster.
Got it.
Got it for a first
at the
down.
40-yard line. It's a first down and a gain of 13.
I don't know how many quarterbacks in the history of this league can do the pump fake that Ben does and hang on to the ball. We were talking with some of the defensive players from the Buffalo Bills. It's like they don't know how the ball doesn't come out of his hands. It's like it's not like a little shimmy kind of fake. It is a full arm,
Hey,
and he
appreciate
hangs
that,
on to
Royce.
it, and it gets everybody.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Second first down
All right,
of the
here we
quarter
go.
for the Bills.
That
for
is
the 40
James
for the
Conner.
Steelers, and Conner will run it
Gain
on
of
the
a
ground
couple on that play.
for 3 yards. So get it on the ground with Pitt.
All right, I do have to mute it real quick. So rush offense, they were 11th in the NFL. In the last 6 games, they are last in the NFL. And rushing offenses. So it's a tale of two tapes.
You don't recognize them. This team always found a way to get those
All
third
right,
and short
2nd
yards
and 7.
on the ground. Now it's through the air.
And got it
But
for
it's been
a
effective.
first down. Juju
across the
Smith-Schuster.
field. And the first down. I mean, hey, gosh, you've been playing or watching the Steelers.
Hey,
playing against
appreciate
them
that
most
number
of your
change.
life.
You guys are awesome.
Strange.
We are
It
80
is.
away
It's very
from
different,
8K.
and it's also sort of interesting to think about. Early in the season, they were trying to protect Big Ben. They didn't know about his arm, so they wanted to run the football, and so they had that balance almost by default. Now that he's feeling better, now all of a sudden they're feeling like, okay, we can throw it all the time, and I'm not
All
sure
right, here
they're
we
as
go.
good as they
Ball's
were.
at the
when they were trying to
49-yard
protect
line.
him.
Somewhere there's
Got
an
it
answer
to
in there.
Samuel.
Jalen Samuels with the carry.
Samuels,
4-3 to the 46.
gain of a couple.
And it's a couple of reasons. You mentioned Pouncey being out a few weeks ago.
Second
But these
down.
receivers were hot, Chris, and nobody could really put out there a crew that could stop those
What's
receivers
going on,
on
Fresh
those
to
short
Death?
catch and run deals.
Yeah, and we should make the point that these are
Hey,
two of
absolutely.
the best teams of not giving up deep passes. So if you're looking for
It
the
is
Steelers
2nd
or the
and
Bills
7.
to break out with deep passes and be successful tonight,
Samuels is
it
in the
might be a long
backfield.
way.
Single back formation.
Blue 20. Blue 20.
Buffalo side,
Pitched it to
midfield.
Samuels.
Out to the right
Samuels
side,
gain
that,
of a yard.
fast-flowing Buffalo defense over there. Limits
Ball's
the
at the
gain of a
45-yard line, 3rd
Boyer
and
over there.
6.
So you take Roethlisberger, the
What's
last
going on,
5
Jason?
games, and compare it to any
going
5-game
well.
slice
How
in
about
his
you?
career. He's never thrown more passes in a 5-game stretch, but 58th most yards in any 5-game stretch. That just gives you an idea of what they've been doing. The run game's been replaced by the dink and
All right,
dunk, the
3rd
short
and
stuff.
6. Big time down for the Steelers.
3rd and 6.
Hey, hurry, 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 hurry. Sit on.
And on
Pressure
3rd and
on.
6,
Ben puts it
Roethlisberger
up top.
throws.
And incomplete.
And incomplete.
Good chance for
Looking for
Washington to get there.
Washington.
We mentioned the good coverage of Tre'Davious White, which you'll see a lot tonight.
What's going
He
on,
was
Mike?
there and will
Or,
force
I'm sorry,
another
Mark?
Pittsburgh punt.
Well, one thing that you'll see throughout the course of the night is Tre'Davious White, and a little bit
going
like
on,
they used to do
Mika?
with Richard Sherman in
Says, "Hi, nice to be here."
Seattle. They're not afraid to just leave him one-on-one and then help the rest of the defense across the board. So Ben took that as a challenge,
that
took
is
a
so
shot,
calming
and
to
came
look
up
at.
empty, as many, many quarterbacks have done against Tre'Davious
All right,
White.
4th and 6.
Feels like a playoff type game. Defensive struggle. Snow
All right,
flurries
here
come
comes
down.
the
Good job by
punt.
Derrn to catch that snap off to
And
Jordan's
got a fair
right.
catch.
Andre Roberts made a late decision not to catch it.
And
He's
that
touched by the
is
Steelers
at
around the 15-yard line. That's where the ball will be.
See where they marked it? At the 14-yard line. Doing good, except my Saints losing. Yeah, that was crazy. What's going on, Tony? Deontay Johnson can't catch, says Dev. Trucks, what do you think about the Jets? They are locking themselves into position to draft Trevor Lawrence. But they're going to do an overhaul this offseason. I don't see Gase. I don't see none of those coaches coming back. They're probably going to clean house in the front office as well. Black Monday, it is going to be a clean house with the New York Jets. What's going on, Hampton? Says go Bills. Yeah, that's facts, Ryan. Now, my Detroit Lions, now you can say they suck because we've been sucking since 1957. Even the Cleveland Browns haven't had as long as a drought as us. But that's why I have a lot of respect for the Cleveland Browns. Braden Shaw says, go Steelers. What's up, Michael Taylor? What's going on, Jax Lee? Welcome back.
First early couple of series.
All
Catherine
right, here
Tappan,
we
what's the
go.
update on the Bill Center?
Yeah, Mike, we saw the Bills trainers working on that left arm of center Mitch Morse. Well, they were taping it in a way that would limit the elbow extension. He was then seen on the sideline testing out that
when
left
don't they
elbow.
screw the
His
refs
return
or
is
screw
probable,
the lines
Mike.
over, though, Michael
For the moment,
Johnson?
Catherine, John Feliciano remains at center. Bills just
But the
10
lines will
plays,
refuse
29
to
yards, and one
keep it
first
out of the
down
refs'
in their
hands.
first 3 drives. Josh Allen gets it out. It is complete to Stephon Diggs.
All right, that
And
is
mark
to
at
Stephon
22,
Diggs.
a gain
2
of
yards
8.
short of a first
Started the
down.
week tied for the most
Hey,
receptions
appreciate
in the
that,
league
Frankie
with
Dom.
90.
Welcome
Gets
to
his
the
first
family.
one here tonight. Came over in the trade from Minnesota. And Chris, we had a chance to talk to him. It was kind of refreshing. Honestly, it wasn't what I was
Appreciate
expecting.
that, Alexander.
No,
Welcome to the family as well. Do have to mute it while they show some highlights of Diggs.
been the greatest. The
All right,
ultimate
here we
team
go.
player.
Second
He
and
helps,
2.
he coaches, he does everything. He's excited to be in Buffalo. He can't wait to play in front of the fans. Like, okay.
It's all good. And of Zach Moss, who is met
All
immediately.
right, gain of a yard,
And
third
will
down,
go nowhere.
and 1.
If anything, he loses a half yard on that one. He'll set up third down.
You know, Avery Williamson's a guy who really is going to have the burden on him right now. They have so many linebackers out for the
Jax,
Pittsburgh
they
Steelers.
have a
Vince
possibility
Williams,
to
Robert
win,
Spillane, Devin
but I am
Bush.
going
mean,
for
that
the
is a lot of
Steelers.
firepower.
And that's the
And
first
there was
down.
a lot of Steelers
Stephon
trying to exchange
Diggs.
personnel here as the Bills went quick. The Steelers try to get their third down personnel.
Braden, as long
on.
as
The
you're
flag
a
is down.
subscriber, you have joined the
They
family.
seem to have
Appreciate
counted,
that.
and they're marking it as a
Mika
first down, so we'll have to sort out exactly what happened
Pronesti,
first.
welcome to the family.
That's a couple of times now. Sean McDermott's team has tried to catch the Steelers before they could get third down personnel on the field.
All right, here comes the flag. Let's see what it's about.
Defense, 12 men on the field, 5-yard penalty, results in a first down. Oh my God!
Yeah, you're going to see the quick exchange there. There's 12 and 13.
All right.
That's not allowed.
No.
But you've got, you know, the other problem
Too
that
many
you've
men
got
on
when
the
you
field
have that
for the
many
Steelers.
linebackers down, you
Gave
got to
them a
worry about
first
who has the
down.
green dot on the field. You can only have one of those. There's some complications now for the
All right,
Pittsburgh
first
Steelers on
and
defense.
10.
First down, Allen
Josh
retreating
Allen,
with the
incomplete,
pressure.
intended for
Incomplete
Knox.
as he threw it towards his tight end, Dawson Knox. Mike Tomlin was a little knocked down on the sideline over there for the Steelers. There's Brian Dable, the offensive coordinator from Buffalo.
Hey,
Yeah,
I would
think
lose
he's
my
up there
mind.
trying to draw up a plan for
DJB.
somebody to please block Cameron Hayward. Hayward has destroyed the inside of this offensive line thus far, and Josh Allen's been good, but he's not going to be able to avoid number 97 all night and make plays.
All right, second and
They
10.
had already made a change
Moss
last
is in
week.
motion,
Butker,
empty
65, the
backfield.
left guard came in to replace Brian Winters. Again, the rush, a screen
And
behind
got
it
it
with
to
Gabriel
Davis.
And
Davis
a terrific
losing
play
a
to bring him
yard.
down with Mike Hilton reads it and gets him down on the ground to set up third and long.
Hey, what's going
You know,
on,
Mike
Mason
Hilton's
24?
one of those
Says,
guys
hi,
that he
I
is
just
asked to
joined.
do a lot of different things. He is up around the line of scrimmage. He blitzes a lot, and he made plays all over the field 1 week ago.
All right, it is third
Saw
and
Buffalo
11.
trying to go quick again,
Hey, Rita, watch that.
but they weren't ready to go. Couldn't catch the Steelers with too many men. Now they'll settle down.
All right, here we go.
See if they just let the
6
quarter play out.
seconds, 5 seconds, and they're going to just run it down. All right, that is the end of
Josh
one.
Will.
0-0.
So, a scoreless.
Hey, appreciate that, Mason 24. Welcome to the family. It is going to be third and 10 at the 27-yard line after one. It is 0-0. Buffalo ball at their own 27. This is definitely going to be a defensive matchup. For one, the weather inclinations that are going on. I believe it is snowing in Buffalo, so you got that. Plus, you got two defensive-minded teams going head-to-head. And, you know, it's going to be a testament who's going to run that ball. Royce says, love the stream. Appreciate that, Royce. What's up, Dash says, can we get a F for everyone that bet the over? What's going on, Derrn Devon? Trop, keep that sound effect button handy for the game tomorrow. That's going to be the Browns theme song. What's going on, Ray 204 or 204? What's going on, Astrology? Appreciate that, BL Clan. Can Steelers guard Diggs? Like I said, it's going to come down to who wants to run the football better. That's who's going to win this ball game. What's up, Loving Freedom? What's going on, Anur?
Idea. I was looking for the guys
All
with
right,
the barrels.
here is
Didn't see
third
those
and
guys.
11.
You didn't go from the barrel.
No.
About 100 miles to Toronto, but it's where Canada starts. As we begin 3rd and 11 to start this second quarter. Pressure coming on now, and he gets hit as he throws again.
He throws.
Incomplete. Cameron Sutton bringing the pressure. They rule it as an incomplete
And
pass.
it's incomplete.
They continue to go after the ball for a clear recovery in case it was ruled a fumble. But they blew the play dead right away.
So here comes Sutton off the edge, and now you're starting to see a little bit of the full complement of the Pittsburgh Steelers and what they can do. They're going to bring the speed off the edge. So you've seen Cameron Hayward tearing him up, and that ball.
All right, it's
That looks
4th
like
and
a
11.
fumble. Yeah, so what happened on the recovery side of that?
Well, that's why I said they kept going for a clear recovery. Sean Smith and the crew kept blowing the whistle.
That's a fumble.
That ball out and pushing it. Sean Smith did make the announcement here a moment ago, and here's the play being
All right,
run.
the Bills are going to
Borges
punt.
able to kick it and get it away, and it was a good kick too. Back to the 21-yard line.
To the 20.
Ray McLeod
And down at the
smothered by the
20.
Bills. And it's down at the 20-yard line.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Hey, you guys heard the little MVP. She said hit that like button if you haven't.
There, 93
All
and
right,
94.
here we go.
Mike Tomlin
We
said, I was
are
20,
back.
he was 18. Same guy, just more mature than I was. Sean McDermott,
All right,
on the other side, said
14:41
you could tell Mike Tomlin was
left in
ready
the half.
to be a leader. He was a leader then.
1st and 10
Did
at the
everything,
20.
on the field, on campus, you name it. Mike was out front.
But you're saying it's easier to be president.
No, not at all.
All right,
From the 20,
Roethlisberger
Big Ben going
throws.
to take a shot towards Chase Claypool.
And
it's
Chase
incomplete.
Claypool
has been
almost came down
very good at drawing
with
pass
that.
interference on the defense
Incomplete.
this year. Couldn't get a
Josh
flag or a
Norman
catch there.
with the pass
Catherine.
breakup.
Well, I asked Jimmy Laycock how he remembered the former teammates, and he recalled Tomlin as happy, upbeat, and the kind of guy the younger players went to. He said McDermott was more reserved and intense. He was so quiet and nice, and then he'd knock your head off on game day. Of both of them, he said it's very simple. They are who they are. They don't try to play the role. They're exactly the same guys that they were when they were 18, 19 years old. Look at those faces.
Isn't that great? Isn't that great? Here
All
they
right,
are.
2nd and 10.
And both young head coaches, McDermott 45,
Ball still at the
Tomlin
20, and we
48.
got a flag on the play.
Movement way before the snap there. And this is going to have to get sorted out.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 27. 5-yard penalty. Remain second down.
Christian, over there's
All
a
right,
big
neutral
laugh.
zone infraction
All
on
the teammates of
Tre'Davious
these
White.
guys who are watching this,
5-yard
they've kind of gotten
penalty.
together. They're doing a little Zoom call, so they're watching the game and getting to tell little stories about these guys, and they can't defend themselves.
Replay second
and
down.
He said that those guys get to look at it through rose-colored glasses. We get the harsh reality of football. Those guys are remembering the glory days. Tomlin also remembered when McDermott gave him a good shot in the back in one drill and wasn't too happy about it.
All right, here we go.
Second
That's a
and
handoff
5, and
to
a good run here
Snell.
from Benny Snell Jr., the second-year man
Benny
out
Snell
of Kentucky.
Jr. got the first
Get those
down.
tougher yards for the Steelers, something they need. And a first down
Gain
across
of
the 30
7,
to the 32.
first and 10, ball at
It's
the
always interesting
32-yard
for me to
line.
watch the evolving blocking styles in the National Football League. And what is in right now is this sort of where you
Van Wild
get your
says
hands hard
Dallas will win
inside and
Super
you
Bowl
chop your feet.
88.
If you watch the Pittsburgh Steelers offensive line, their feet,
All right,
it's just
first and
always
10.
moving.
Snell
But
is in the
some way it also
backfield.
gets them a little higher.
Single
and
back
you wonder,
formation.
Does that impact some of the run blocking?
After the first down, Roethlisberger will play
Got it
action. and he
complete.
finds
That's Juju
Smith-Schuster.
Smith-Schuster.
Good
First
gain
down
for
to the
Juju
50.
midfield.
And
he's been
out
one
at
hot
the
receiver
Buffalo
here
48-yard
for Pittsburgh,
line.
and it's a first down at the Buffalo 48.
Gain of 20.
It's one of the powerful things about these bunch formations is you force constant decision making. And there you can see Derrn Johnson simply ran into his own man in the man coverage, and you pop wide open.
Appreciate
And
that, Steve
it's
Durant.
Just a difficult
Welcome
thing. Sometimes
to the
because there's no
MVP
crowd anymore,
status.
they're able to pick up some of the calls
Welcome to the
like lock,
prospects,
which means
brother.
stay on the guy where you are, and they can take advantage of different things that are happening on the
So for
defensive
Monday
side.
Night Football, I'll have
Longest
your
play of
name
the
on
game,
my
20-yard
end
gain
card.
there, and it's Snell who's in for Connor on this
Every
drive.
video
A gain
and live
of a
stream
couple
I
of
do,
yards
I'll
there.
have your name in there.
Second down here for Pittsburgh. There's James Conner. Went up to the tunnel
All right,
earlier
James
to the
Conner
locker
is
room.
on the
Since
sideline,
come
second
back, has his
down.
helmet, but Snell getting the work here on this drive.
Yeah, and a much better looking Buffalo Bills defense now, too. Tremaine Edmonds there with the play on that one. He really was struggling all season with a bad shoulder. Wasn't nearly as physical as what we had seen a season ago, but he's now starting to round into form.
All right, second and 8.
Looks like Pittsburgh's
Chase
getting a
Claypool
little bit of
in
offensive
motion.
rhythm, which has been missing for both teams, and they're running it more,
And
and
got
they're running
it
it
to
effectively.
Snell,
Here's Snell
just
to
short of the 40-yard line,
line.
down at the...
Pickup of 5 will set up third and short.
Looks like it's the
Just take a look at some of these
39
offensive
or
linemen of the
41.
Pittsburgh Steelers. When they make
It's the
contact, you'll
41-yard
see
line.
their feet just sort of, I don't know, I call it pitter-patter.
Yeah, it'd be
It's
the
just like
41-yard line.
And so, but as they chop their feet, it also has a way of keeping them healthy, too. Because if your feet are moving when you land on the back of a knee like
All right,
that,
third and 3,
then
ball at the
sometimes it's not
41-yard
quite the
line.
impact nor the injury.
Empty
Set by a wide
backfield,
receiver who blocked for many
Roethlisberger
years.
in the
Pete Johnson
shotgun.
used to love running over me.
Third and 3 here for the Steelers. Roethlisberger over the top.
Roethlisberger,
Eric Ebron did
and
not
that's
hang on.
Eric
It's incomplete.
Ebron.
Bring
Incomplete.
up 4th down.
Dropped
We'll see
that
what
pass.
Mike Tomlin will decide to do here.
What's
Bring
going on,
the
Snow
punting
Dog?
Yeah,
What's
it's
going
a
on,
tough
Albert?
catch. But again, Eric Ebron, one of those most reliable guys who's had some issues with drops as well. And his drops
whole career
seem to
was
come
drop
on
balls.
those lower balls. They were doing drills with him all week this week because it's a completely different catch. When it's higher, your eyes are make an easy catch. When it's down low, they have to snap down low.
All right,
and it's
4th
very
and
easy
3.
to let
They're
that
gonna
get
set
away
to
from
punt.
him. And he's had some issues too.
Here's Jordan Berry. He had 4 punts in the first quarter.
All right,
First time
Berry.
that's happened for the Steelers in over a quarter century since
And
1994.
it's out of bounds.
His 5th punt will back
Inside
Buffalo
the
up
10.
inside.
All right, ball's going to be 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 9 for the Buffalo Bills when we come back from commercial break.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel Stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
Hey, that is all facts. Callistus says Ebron sometimes has hands of stones. Collinsworth, LOL. He's a trip, says Mark Roberts. I think Ben's arm is a is fading. Thoughts? I don't think it's fading, but I see a little bit of I don't think he's sure of his arm yet. Bills fan Neil, what's going on, brother? Cowboys have to wait a couple of seasons to be in the playoffs. Today, the only good thing that happened to them was Andy's payback from his former team. Hands of Stone and Butterfingers, says Paul. Ray204 says, sad here, Who Dat Nation. Can't believe there's no score yet. Yeah, I can't believe that either. Hey, appreciate that, Isaiah Smith. Welcome to the family. Oh, wow, that's crazy, Isaac. Before you broke your leg, your team was #1 in the league.
Here's to one of the best. Well, how about some digital mapping of his throwing mechanics? So you can see it's a lot of science going into this, and it really comes down to you want to lead with that front foot, open it up a little bit.
Are you kidding me, Richard? That's crazy.
And then to the shoulder, and then to the arm, and then a final little flick with the hand.
Appreciate that number change.
But you can imagine it's like trying to change your golf swing, Mike, and then take it out to the golf course. It rarely goes well.
Yeah, a lot of range championships have been won, right?
All right,
they take it to the first
motion.
tee. Here's the handoff for Singletary inside. So the quarterback gurus have
a
working on
couple on that play.
Jordan Palmer is one who has done the work with Josh Allen.
Yeah, and one of the interesting things
a lot of times we look at where his foot's starting, where his foot's finishing, and how that's going to allow him to bring his hips through. And when we look at sequencing of it, shoulders firing first, hips second, then arms coming forward. We'd really like this hip to come first, this shoulder to follow, and then this arm to come forward.
Got it. Hip, shoulder, arm.
All right, 2nd and 7.
So they have worked on it. It's changing mechanics after he's been throwing it.
Ball just short of the 12-yard line.
For a couple of years. There's Jordan Carson Palmer's brother.
And Josh Allen throws, got it complete. That's Cole Beasley.
First down, we got 3 coming up.
But you can also imagine how frustrating it can be to try and change something you've done your whole life. Let's take a look here. Now he's going to open up with that left foot. You'll see it just barely open like a golfer would. Just barely open. And really, that was a little bit more arm than it was hip and shoulder and sequence, but it was a shorter
empty
pass.
backfield. Josh Allen throws, got it complete, and that is Davis.
The rookie out of Central Florida gets Buffalo its third
Gabriel
first down
Davis
in this
got
first
it
half.
for a first down at the
22-yard
line.
Motion now, and you'll see it starts. Watch him open up that left foot right there, and a little bit. I would say he's not quite on perfect sequence right now. But when you start getting all the timing of that out, when you have an arm like he does, like they literally, they couldn't believe he could throw it as far as he does with the old system that he was using. And you could tell that Josh Allen is starting to believe in his own
6 for 13 for 33 yards and interception. Here's 1st and 10.
First down from the 23. He's flushed here.
Out
trying to find some space, and he's so good creating. There's some of that
throws
big arm
it down the field.
For Dawson
incomplete. That was Knox, the intended receiver, incomplete.
Good job to break that one up.
You know, the one thing that we've seen with Josh Allen is when he moves to his right, he has been really dangerous because he has the ability to stop and throw the ball. It is 0-0. John Elway or somebody like that all the way back across the field.
What's going on, Ninja?
Most quarterbacks, when they go to the right, you're basically working from the hash mark your side out, and the defense is all packed into that side of the field. So
his hands.
His arm allows him to open up more of the field than most.
All right, 2nd and 10, ball at the 23.
Josh
Allen throws, got it complete. Is that
a catch and a fumble? Let's see.
Is that a catch and a fumble? And it is. Steelers ball.
I think it was caught in the air regardless of what happened, unless it bounced off the ground.
Knox had it. He was hit hard in this takeaway crew. Cameron Sutton's got the ball in his hands.
So there's no doubt the ball's
Okay,
coming
that's
out.
caught.
That's probably
The
enough
ball
of a
comes
football
up.
move.
Ball
Maybe it doesn't hit the
tipped
ground at
up.
all.
No,
Nope, it
it
doesn't.
never did.
Yep. A great play by Sutton to
And
react.
that
to get
is
second
a
interception.
turnover.
So basically, it doesn't matter whether he had control over it or not.
Correct. Well, I saw it
'Cause that
bounce
was
like that.
a
I thought it hit the
fumble
ground, but it in fact knocks his
by
hands
Kevin
underneath,
Knox.
trying to secure it.
I actually gave up an interception like that as a receiver one time, diving for a ball. I got my hands completely under it, popped up in the air, and it was an interception. Wow, that does not happen very often. I told you Cameron Sutton would be around the ball. That joker, I'm telling you now, don't tell him he can't play. He is willing to take chances all over the field, and he will make big plays.
Starting for Joe Hayden, who's out, the fourth-year man out of Tennessee. So the Steelers, as we said, they lead the league in takeaways. That is 2 here in the first half and 25 on the season. And the best field position by far of the night for either team. Here's Pittsburgh
What's going on,
at the
Clinton?
Buffalo 30, looking for the first points of the game.
280. 280.
All right,
James
that
Conner back
is
in the game.
James
Spin, that
Conner.
spin, he lost the ball. And the Steelers are right
And
there to recover it.
that was a fumble recovered by
Spin was
Pittsburgh.
gonna gain him some yards, and a very fortuitous bounce as Pittsburgh will come away
What's
with
going
it.
on,
Sutton
Alana
got it for them.
Calandra?
See, wait a minute. We're still unpiling here. It is ruled.
Looked like Jordan Poyer got it out. Now game
Oh,
on.
Juju
Juju
Smith-Schuster
Smith-Schuster at the
saved
bottom.
James
It is
Conner's
Pittsburgh ball.
tail by recovering that fumble.
It's been a strange start to this game,
Really
hasn't
has,
it? I
really
mean,
has.
it's just a strange.
Hey, so
the
that-
weather
does that
is
give me some
good.
points for
This-
Juju
Buffalo
Smith-Schuster
this time
on
of
the
year,
fumble
you can't
recovery?
expect anything better than this.
Quick count.
All right,
second,
that's James
and a couple,
Conner.
right back to Conner, and he'll get the first down.
And got the first
Inside
down.
20. Pittsburgh will get in the red zone for the first time here as the Steelers get a chance to get on the board.
There's offensive coordinator Randy Fichtner there. He wanted to see some driving, and you'll see these double teams here. This is getting back to some old nasty Pittsburgh Steeler football. That's the push they didn't get a week ago. That's why they put on the pads in practice.
All right,
Without
first
Matt
and
Filer, their
10.
left guard Kevin Dotson has popped over there.
Ball just crossed the 20.
First down, Big Ben. End zone
And
shot for the touchdown.
That's a touchdown,
James
Washington.
with his 5th touchdown reception of the season. And the Steelers on the board.
Pittsburgh with the touchdown.
I love the route here because there was an illusion that he was going to go to the corner here because the split was so tight. He's inside. Generally, when you get that, you're going to the corner, but that time they
think
ran
Juju
that
Smith-Schuster
inside
to get a
tight
touchdown
split
or
and ran the post
Chase
and just
Claypool.
fooled Levi Wallace on that one. Saw Ben looking off the
I had to
safety
put both
to
of them
squeeze
in.
it in just on the other side of Micah Hyde. That
Because
was really well executed.
I lost
So the takeaway turns into a touchdown for Pittsburgh. And Chris
Will
Boswell
Fuller,
back in the lineup after missing last week
and I
with a hip
lost
injury.
Christian
Good job on the low
McCaffrey.
snap as Jordan Berry got it down.
All right, there we go. It is 7-0. Chris Boswell with the extra point. Do have to mute it for copyright music and commercials as soon as the game resumes. Oh, shoot. All right, we are still back. What's going on, Melanie Vance? Andy Ferguson says, what's a man crush?
Catherine Tappan in for Michelle Tafoya. Now Michelle will be back next Sunday night. Bills down 7-0, trying to get something to go. And Andre Roberts on this kick return takes it out just shy of the 25-yard line against this Pittsburgh defense, which has been tough to.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. Appreciate that, Eli Robertson. Welcome to the fam. All right, it is at the 24-yard line. 1st and 10 for Buffalo.
Pittsburgh keeps rolling along.
All right, here we go.
Set the record with a sack. Josh Allen here tonight.
Josh Allen in the shotgun.
On the 24-yard line. Allen back to work, in trouble, and he lost the football. Buffalo back on it.
All right, Buffalo retains the
They
ball.
bring the pressure and the heat. Tyson Alulu forced the fumble.
Alulu with the forced fumble.
That time, the one guy who's not known as a pass rusher, Tyson Alu, comes up the middle and knocks that thing free. So they are on the attack right now. This is a defensive line that we talked about it a little bit in the opening. We'll find out how good Josh Allen and the Buffalo Bills are, because they're getting ready to see something real on defense. And so far, Pittsburgh's taking it to them.
And that does count as a sack, so that sets the record. 70 straight games with a sack. Allen almost getting another one deep downfield. Davis got behind the secondary, but he could not stay in bounds.
Okay, he is out of bounds.
He got past Steven Nelson on the corner there, but Allen was retreating. And even his big arm couldn't get it there.
Hey, appreciate
they
that.
Had a slot blitz coming, so on the outside, Steven Nelson believed.
Welcome to the family.
It was going to be a quick throw, but unable to get it done. I tell you, as a receiver right there, and Gabriel Davis is a young guy, he will learn. Don't worry so much about making the catch there. That is an easy play to get a pass interference on.
He's been dropping the ball, so he hasn't. He's been on the sidelines.
And gotten the 40-yard penalty.
They got Mitch Morse back in there at center. It's 3rd and 18.
All right, Isaac, have a wonderful night, brother.
Some space.
Hopefully
now
see you
take
tomorrow.
Off. It's a long way to go, and he won't get there. Marcus Allen.
4th down and 6.
Evans making the tackle, and Buffalo has been limited to 3 first downs.
Appreciate that, Paul Sexton.
Let's take a look at TJ Watt here and
Shout
what you're
out
going to end up getting out of him all night long. TJ Watt is a
away
speed
from
guy. He's going to go straight up the field and go across, and then he's going to rely on these inside guys to squeeze the vice down. And when TJ Watt starts turning that corner, that vice gets tight.
With the punt.
Bojorquez one more time. 29 punts all year. This is his 4th
punt is
of
up.
This game.
Fair catch.
Sideline. Ray McLeod is taken right out of bounds.
He at the 27-yard line. And we have 6:37 remaining in the second quarter. What's up, Gage? What's going on, Andrew Jenkins? Hey, Andrew, they've been on a roll. What's up, David Henry? I missed that one. I got to watch it on replay. Yes, Cleveland versus Buffalo, Ravens versus the Browns tomorrow night. And then on Thursday, I'll be live for the Chargers Raiders. Saturday will be the Bills and the Broncos, Panthers, Packers, Buccaneers, Falcons. Then on Saturday's the Bills, Broncos, Panthers, Packers. Sunday is the Buccaneers, Falcons, Chiefs, Saints, and Browns, Giants. And then next Monday will be the Steelers and the Bengals. What's going on, Choppa? Yeah, I think you were in there in the middle game, which was the Washington 49ers. That's when you subbed. Didn't you? Or was it the Cardinals and Giants? You sound like a cool guy. Appreciate that. Smokey says he don't know. You sound like a cool guy. What's going on, Jennifer? Yeah, we'll be live for 19 more games. Well, 18 if you after this game, it'd be 18.
On NBC.
All right, here we go. We are back.
The head coach is at the top. The coordinator's involved as well for the moment. Fichtner on the bottom
YouTube
left, and
gutted
Leslie
me.
Frazier bottom right.
It's all
Buffalo
good. We
defense
will
scored on
bounce
for the
back.
first time here tonight. James Conner.
All right,
was the
James
carry
Conner with
gain.
a
Only
gain
yard.
of a
Mike
yard.
Hyde made the tackle. You know, Chris, you think back to Deontay Johnson and a couple of drops early in the game. We haven't seen him since. And the man whose snaps went down earlier this year, James Washington, was in there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and here's Washington
I guess
here
YouTube
with
just
that
gutted me about 50
inside tight
subscribers.
release there.
All in a blink
and
of an eye.
basically, because Ben Roethlisberger looked off that safety, there was almost no way to believe that he was going to go to the post. You had to believe you're going to the corner because that's where all the extra field was. And yet they made it work. That's really well designed on the part of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
2nd and 9.
James Conner.
Draw it to Conner.
No gain on that play.
Barely get a yard there. Buffalo, the hand on the ball, trying to knock it out. It's whistled dead there. It'll set up 3rd and long for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, we're talking
going
about
on?
good defense on the part of the Pittsburgh Steelers. The only thing so far the Buffalo Bills have given up is the one touchdown that came off the turnover and the short field. So this is going to be just one of those football games. And I think for the Buffalo Bills, as the weather is starting to turn here, they're going to be happy to see their defense playing like this, because really they had not played like they did a season ago.
Big time
the defense
down.
carried them really last year.
No question.
It has felt different as this season has gone on. 3rd and 9 here for Roethlisberger.
Chase Claypool in motion.
There's late adjustments by the Bills secondary. Ben fires in the
And
middle.
that's incomplete, intended for
Looking at James
Washington.
one more time.
And there's a
down
flag on the play.
from the back end. Davis White over there trying to negotiate with the official.
Hey, that's what's up, Paul.
Tre'Davious White was valedictorian, right?
That's right.
He might win.
It's high school.
he might have been on the debate team. Let's see. That is not
Hey,
a
Mike,
foul.
they just gutted me
I don't
about
think.
50
I
subscribers.
concur. He's a
Terry. Wake up. And
I've
I'm with
been
you two
doing
guys.
that.
I don't see anything that significantly hinders the receiver on that play at all.
You dude's been
If
doing that,
anything, it
giving you
looked like the
subs,
receiver
taking them
had
away.
his arm out.
Play, ruling on the field. It's an incomplete pass. 4th down.
All right, it's incomplete,
Terry
4th
McCauley,
down.
3-time Super Bowl referee with us, of course, as he is every Sunday. And I loved White negotiating in front of Roethlisberger.
I'm telling you, it's good to have smart guys out there on the field. You could see the little arm extension. There was nothing. Nothing at all for Tre'Davious White. That was just a great play in negotiation.
I thought you were going to say it's good to have smart guys on the broadcast like Terry.
Well, if we had one, you know. No, come on.
Hopefully we can get 90
Punt
more
number
subscribers
10
to hit that
of this first half.
8K.
6 of them by Jordan Berry. And it's one of his better ones. Fair catch made by
All right,
Roberts.
that is at the
At
25-yard line.
25-yard line. 46.
All right, do have to mute it for copyrighted music. As soon as the game resumes, I do resume the game audio so you don't miss a single play. It is 7-0. Bills with the football, 1st and 10. Spray adhesive for Steelers receivers. Would love to see Rogers as a Niner next year.
Right here.
Folks in Western
And
Europe
Cole
so patient
Beasley
with this team over the years. Catch by Beasley.
got it inside the past the 30.
Stephon Diggs. And he'll gain about 6 yards as Buffalo tries to find some momentum in this first half.
Yeah, I like that play design because it was pure play action. They pulled the left guard over to the right side, and instead of getting a pure pass rush, you started to get a little shuffle down the line of scrimmage. So maybe some play action here off of the run game. They set up the passing game.
A personnel change here for the Bills. 2 tight ends in the lineup. Maybe try to control that Steelers rush. 2nd and 3. They protect. Allen fires.
He dropped it.
Again,
Gabriel Davis dropped that ball.
Steelers secondary having a very good first half with Steven Nelson the play there.
You know, it's interesting. Marcus Allen converted safety now down at the linebacker position. But one thing it does is it adds speed to that blitz, right? And that really wasn't even a very good blitz. He went so wide, he could have really hugged that corner tighter and might have gotten the hit.
Get 7 points. It was a touchdown by Washington.
Significantly impacted Josh Allen and sped him
Boswell
up.
with the extra point. All right, it is 3rd and 3. Big time down for Buffalo.
Third down conversions tonight.
And Stephon Diggs
hangs on, picks up this one. Good run after the catch.
To the 50,
and
45.
Diggs into the secondary.
And down at the 48-yard line.
It's a first down for Buffalo, their best play of the night.
What was that? I don't think I've ever seen that. He got caught in midair and then bounced off of the whole thing. It was Minkah Fitzpatrick who's going to hit him and didn't wrap him up, and he was like, all right, and just kept on rolling. I don't. Have you ever seen that?
No, that was weird. It's kind of bumped off him like a ball in a pinball machine.
You know why people don't like to wrap up? They hurt their shoulders. When you keep your arms in tight and give those shots, you stay healthier, but didn't help on that play.
Gain of 23, longest of the night for Buffalo.
All right,
to the
here we
ground.
go. That is Zach Moss.
He'll carry inside the 40 to the 38-yard line.
Got it to the 38-yard line. Second down.
Zach Moss, record setter for the Utes. Continues Buffalo's momentum here as we approach 3 minutes till halftime.
I tell you what, one guy who doesn't get enough credit is Keith Butler, the defensive coordinator of the Pittsburgh Steelers. You can pretty much count on first down. You're going to see some kind of pressure. He's going to make you
second and
try
4.
to make you like 2nd and 12. And then a lot of times on 3rd down, he doesn't always bring pressure, so he's
y'all need to stop spamming in my chat.
Defensive coordinators play.
You will be banned if you spam in my chat.
Pressure picked up. Allen's pass. Diggs with the hands. Secures it. Terrific catch. First down to the 31-yard line.
All right, got a first down.
There are many quarterbacks that are willing to
Diggs.
hold the ball this long, see a guy
Gain of
well
7,
after he made
10
the outcut,
at the Pittsburgh
and still
31.
throw it. This takes one of those Brett Favre kind of arms, and you go, I got it. I can get that thing in there, and that was some throw. And, of course, Diggs does these little toe-drag swags every game.
Get my pal Nate Burleson, send you a T-shirt, right?
You know, I could use a T-shirt.
All right, 1st and 10.
From the 31,
Josh
Buffalo's
Allen
momentum here.
throws. Got it for a first down. That is Diggs. There's a flag on the play.
14. Flag at the line of scrimmage. And a couple of Bills slow to get off the turf. Quarterback's up, and so too is Lee Smith, the tight end. He's hobbling. And another conversation. In this drive, they've protected a little bit more. They've been going to Diggs. And he's dug out a couple of tough catches.
Watch this hit here by Henry Mondew, right in the legal hit zone, which is about 1 foot wide and 1 foot tall, but he got there.
Here's what the flag's about.
Sean Smith.
There's 2 fouls on the play. One by the offense, one by the defense. Illegal formation. Offense, tight end was covered up. Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, by rule, the illegal formation is declined. The roughing the passer will be enforced from the previous spot. 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Oh, my God. It's a tough one on Mondew, the first-year player from Oregon.
Well, It was definitely
That
in the
was
right range.
a
Was it
roughing
a
the
step
passer.
late, Terry?
I don't. It's not late, Chris. I mean, we're looking for forcible contact at the knee area below, and it looks to be clearly above the knee. And then he kind of slides down. I don't see roughing the passer for being late or low on this play.
I don't either. And Lee Smith came around the top and looked like he hit Josh Allen in the head as he came around.
We are at the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes till halftime. 7-0. Buffalo with the football at the Pittsburgh 16-yard line. That was a huge roughing the passer call. All right, Gage, have a wonderful night. What's going on, Inhaler? What's going on, Noah Whited? Says go Bills. Dev Hardman says Stephon Diggs. If Vegas says it's a penalty, you got to go with it. Hey, that's facts. Yeah, Corey. I'm sorry, Eric. That was a horrible that was a horrible call. He had him right in his midsection, in between his belly button and his thighs. And it was a clean tackle. He did slide down, but I mean, it is what it is. That's what the refs called it. You know, I always say can't blame the refs. You got to take care of business. So hit him a little higher. If they're going to call something like that, hit him a little higher. Trox, I got 900 in the chat today. Highest ever. That's what's up, Mike. Andre Boone, what's going on? Says Bills Mafia. Austin says they have to tuck them in a blanket with a pillow for it not to be roughing the passer. Hey, that is facts. The Steelers will win, but go Bills, says Noah. Yeah, usually I will root for the Bills, but this game I can't. It is all go Steelers. What's going on, Mr. Flood? Says Oklahoma Steelers hot in the snow. What's up, Joe? Joe Hartman, how's it going, brother? We back Bills, baby. Yeah, you guys have been, ever since really last year. Last year, you guys started turning the corner, and then this year, you guys just ran with that corner.
Time with him last week in the studio. Liam, we'll see you in a little bit. Buffalo driving, trying to tie the score.
But I told everybody, don't sleep on Josh Allen.
1st and 10 after the penalty.
All right.
Allen
throws incomplete, intended for Cole Beasley.
Cole Beasley.
2nd and 10. Yes, it is snowing in Buffalo.
One thing you're always going to see out of Pittsburgh is
What's
a
up,
lot
Lucy?
of this stuff. You're just going to see stunts all over the field because they have the athletes to do it. And now that they have their starting front four back in there, Josh Allen better speed it up a bit.
I think he's seen the number 97 coming at him enough tonight. Man, Allen.
And that's
cannot hang
incomplete.
on. Stephen Nelson
Intended for
was
Stephon
there
Diggs.
in coverage. It sets up 3rd down.
He told Nelson, hey, I was this close of catching that touchdown.
Well, this game more and more is going to come down to just one-on-one matchups on the outside.
Out to the,
this
the
is Diggs
plays
against
within
Nelson
the plays.
here. Maybe a little push off on that one. But the Pittsburgh Steelers and Keith Butler, he just keeps bringing the pressure. They are going after Josh Allen. They must feel like they've got him on the run a bit.
All right, let's go. How you going to answer back?
Stretch the field.
All right, empty backfield. Josh Allen in the shotgun.
Steelers bringing the heat. Allen
and
towards
that
the
is
end zone.
incomplete.
Tried to get it to Dawson Knox and use his size on
that
Mike
was intended
Hilton.
for Dawson Knox.
Nothing
and
new. Mike Hilton may not be
Mike
tall,
Hilton
one of the tougher ones.
with
and
the
Buffalo will try
with
to
the
field goal.
coverage. It is 4th and 10.
They end up rushing 5 on that one. Had a chance here. They really had a back-to-back chances for a back shoulder throw and just could not hit either one of them. Is that Hilton again? Hilton's having some game, man.
Yes.
What's up, Charlie?
Here's
Says
Tyler
Go
Bass,
Steelers
rookie out
from
of Georgia
America
Southern.
Samoa.
Struggled at the start. It's been rolling of late.
All right, here is Bass with a
34.
34-yard attempt. Kick is up
Get
and
Buffalo
good.
on the board. He's made 10 field goals.
And it
in a
is
row.
7-3. A minute 42 left in the second quarter. Do have to mute it while they go to commercial break. Hurst putting the hurting on the Saints, says William. Joseph says, go Steelers. Melanie Vance says, Steelers Nation. Bobby Parson says, what up? OG, love your show. Appreciate that, Bobby.
But here they
All
are.
right,
What
here
a
we
terrific
go. We
half
are
they've had on
back.
defense.
They ain't missing that
What's
guy,
going on,
though.
Mr. Flood?
That's right.
I'm telling you. You know what's unbelievable about him? I mean, he is one of the
Tim
top
Sharp
pressure
says,
guys
"What's up from
in the
Cincy?"
entire league, and he has 3 sacks. I mean, he's had 8 or more sacks in each of the last 3 years. It's just one of those weird years for him. He's been all around the quarterback, not
All right,
getting the sacks,
142.
but clearly impacting the game
Bills
like
set
he's
to
done
kick.
tonight.
10th year in the league, drafted it back into the first round
All right,
in
here we
2011.
go.
He's been the captain on this defense 6 years in a
And
row.
that's the
Cameron
touchback.
Redwood
Ball's going to be
continuing
placed
his
at the
terrific
25-yard
NFL
line
career
of
with a
Pittsburgh.
Very good first.
Pittsburgh ball. After halftime, the Buffalo Bills will have the ball to start the second half. As Pittsburgh started the game with the ball first. So a minute 42.
Fletcher Cox,
The
Aaron
Steelers
Donald,
have
some of
got
those
to
guys,
score
but
on this
it
drive.
is a small club.
6'5", 295. Think about that mindset and how quickly he gets around there. Aaron Donald was terrific
All right,
Thursday
here we
night.
go.
You see that pressure in the middle can totally mess
Appreciate
up
that,
your
Betty
offensive
Landry.
plan.
Welcome to the
100
family.
seconds, full bucket of timeouts.
Samuels.
It's Jalen Samuels. Good
Got
hit
it
by
just short
Buffalo
of the
there.
30-yard
Gain of
line.
3 As Jordan
Gain of a
Poyer
couple.
and Matt Milano were on the tackle.
Yeah, they're happy to have Matt Milano back out there as well. He is the cover guy. He's the sideline guy. But I really love watching Jordan Poyer and Micah Hyde play safeties here. They do not give up big plays, and they fly up to make hits.
Give Roethlisberger and the offense 4 yards
All
on
right,
that
here
one.
we go.
Now
Second and
pressure coming.
6.
It's picked up.
Got
and
it to Eric
Ebron in the middle of
Ebron,
the field
first
to the
down
42-yard line.
at the
Good first down.
42-yard
Pittsburgh,
line.
and the Steelers will stop it with 67 seconds to go.
We are 13 lights
and
away
now
from
you're
200
starting to see fire
lights.
coming back
Let's get those
the other
lights
way.
up.
They're bringing the slot
Appreciate
blitz
that,
off
Brett
of this
Ingram.
side.
Welcome to the family.
Been pretty cool, though. He saw it. He knew what was coming on that one. They brought Derrn Johnson, and they brought one of the safeties as well. But people
We
have
are
to get
80
open quickly
away
in this game. We
from
know
8,000
what the
subscribers.
second
Can
half
we get
fight is
there
going to be all
tonight?
about. They're going to go
We
after these
greatly
quarterbacks,
appreciate it.
but
Our
nobody
goal
gets rid
is
of it
to
faster
end
than Ben
tomorrow night
Roethlisberger
at
this season.
8.26
2.2 seconds average time of release. We haven't seen that in a decade.
Right now we are at
You get the feeling he really is
7.92.
enjoying this offense and the comfort he has and how he's brought this receiving core along. It's a young receiving core.
What's going on,
Second-year,
Big Wayne?
third-year guys. I mean, heck, Juju Smith-Schuster is the veteran. He's been here 4 years.
Yeah,
All right,
but more and
first
more
and
with
10
those short throws. Juju's
at the
become the catch and run
42-yard
guy. He's the
line.
big physical presence, almost like a second tight end out there.
From the 42, Roethlisberger.
Roethlisberger was
Passing complete. Levi
intended
Wallace
for
is hung in the
Chase
air.
Claypool,
Finally able to get there
incomplete.
and prevent Chase Claypool.
It's going to be second and 10.
Yeah, I thought we might see him go after Levi Wallace even a little bit more than what they have
I
in this game. He
appreciate
really
that
had a tough
call.
outing the last time, but give him credit. He's bounced back in this one. Thought I almost might see a little bit of Josh Norman taking his place tonight, but so far Levi Wallace has been up to it.
Second and 10. Bills jump and the play is killed.
All right, flags on the play. What's up, Betty?
So no shot at a free play for Roethlisberger.
Mississippi here. That's what's up.
Neutral zone infraction. Defense number 97. 5-yard penalty. Remain second down.
And Chris, you were
All right, that
mentioning how
is
quick
Mario
he's been getting it out. Just-
Edison. Do have to mute it real quick.
Oh my God.
That was for Mario Addison. So as we come back, one sack every 49 times for Ben Roethlisberger.
272. Make it 273.
Oh, that's intercepted!
Back the other way from
To the
Buffalo.
30,
Terrence
20,
Johnson
10,
will score.
touchdown Buffalo! That is a touchdown Buffalo!
And the Bills take the lead as their defense comes up with the big play and the celebration.
Derrn Johnson saw it all the way. He knew exactly what was coming.
It is 9-7.
Watch him. He's going to be staring right back here at Ben Roethlisberger. He knows how quickly the ball's coming out. Juju's right over him. He breaks on the football, and bingo, there he goes. The kind of play the Buffalo Bills have been making all season in the clutch,
That was
and
Johnson
here we go.
with the pick six.
51
Pass.
yards on the touchdown.
With
and
the extra
return
point,
for
kick is
Johnson
up, and
has missed
it is
the
no
extra point.
good.
So it'll be 9-7 as Tyler Bass misses his second extra point of the season. That could factor in as we go through. Back to the
That was
pick
for
six
you,
for
Brandon
Johnson.
Bass.
It's all that
you got
bunch
one
formation,
job,
and
and
it's
that
so
is to kick
hard
it
to
down
pick
the
your way
upright.
through it. But right there, the ball thrown just a little bit behind Juju and gave Derrn Johnson an opportunity. This young man has been making a lot of plays. He also has 3 sacks on the season, 3rd in tackles. And for Ben, if you're going to play that short, quick, ball control passing game, you have to throw it accurately, and you can't drop the ball. And so far the last few weeks, they've been doing both.
There's the missed extra point.
All right, come on, Steelers.
As it goes over the top, you wondered, was it
Next
in or
play
not?
mentality,
but that official
Ben,
right
come on.
underneath, looking up at the goalpost, has the best look at that. And he missed it just a little bit, but misses it, so it's a 2-point game. For Johnson,
got
his second
52
interception
seconds.
of his career, his first touchdown. And Chris, how many times are we
Buffalo
hearing it now
is
from
up
coaches around the
2,
league? You know, that
9-7.
slot corner, that's a starting position in the league. You better be good there. And he comes up with a big play.
Yeah, no question about it. And on defense, the Pittsburgh
Bass
Steelers
kicks.
are over there
We
pulling
got
their hair
a
out.
touchback.
They're going, come on. What? Are we going to play? We played one of the great halves of the entire
52
season.
seconds.
You can't give
Ball's
it up
gonna
on
be
the
placed
offensive
at the
side.
25-yard line.
Well, the quarterbacks, you know, in a day when you don't see anybody throwing under 50%, both under 50% in the first half. So I ask you, is it weather? Is it defense? Why?
I think we are seeing, we knew what the Pittsburgh Steelers were going to be defensively, right? I mean, they're ranked at the very top and they deserve to be. The Buffalo Bills, I thought, because they were getting healthier again, especially at the linebacker position, might have a chance to come in here and show some real improvement. They've been better than that so
Appreciate
far.
that, Michelle
51
S.
seconds.
Welcome to the
Samuels with
family.
Run on first down. Finds that space. Mark him down at the 30-yard
That was
line.
at the 30, so gain
has
of
the
5
two
on that
timeouts.
play.
We saw
Clock
Tomlin.
is going.
And that clock moving.
Pittsburgh has 2 timeouts.
Hold
Buffalo
those timeouts
3.
until they get a first down. Sean McDermott still has 3 if the defense comes up with a play here.
We are 2 likes away from 200.
Roethlisberger underneath the cross, and
that
not
is
much room for
Washington.
Washington.
Gain
Buffalo's defense
of-
all over it.
Guess who?
See
One
what
time,
that
Johnson,
is.
the man who scored the touchdown. And the 2 William and Mary guys look across at each other. Are you going to take a timeout? Are you going to take it? Neither one does. And that
All
might
right, the
take us to
clock's
the
still
half.
going.
Pittsburgh in no
Got
hurry to
4,
squeeze one
3,
last play in, and we
2,
have
1,
hit.
and that's halftime,
Halftime.
folks.
Oh, 7-0 for a good stretch. Then Buffalo scores 9 in a row. They're up 2. Time for the
Bills
Toyota
receive the
halftime.
second
Here's
half
Liam McHugh.
kickoff. All right, let me post that in the chat. And let me pin that comment. There we go. Gridiron Blitz says, bro, taking a nap. I expected nothing from the Steelers. I'm still disappointed. But I am going to take a quick halftime break. And I will see you guys at the start of the third quarter. And we are 70 away from 8K. Yeah, Gridiron Blitz. They gutted me about 50 subscribers live on air. But I will see you guys at the start of the third quarter. I'll be in the chat so we could chat it up via text.
It's an LP. It's an LP. This a LP.
All right. We are back. Appreciate each and every single one of you. Chiefs are on cruise control. Yes, it is 9-7. Pittsburgh will be kicking off to the Buffalo Bills to start the third quarter. And we are still at halftime. My favorite NFL teams are the Steelers and the Chiefs and Saints. That's what's up, Inhaler. My top three is the Detroit Lions at number 1. Number 2, the Arizona Cardinals. Appreciate that, Bigfoot Odyssey. Welcome to the family. We are 60 away from 8K. So my second favorite team is the Arizona Cardinals, and my third team is the Pittsburgh Steelers. My favorite division in all of football is the AFC North with the Steelers, Ravens, Bengals, and Browns. Caden says, mine are the Cardinals, Eagles, and Chiefs. Yeah, the Chiefs definitely are looking to repeat, especially if Pittsburgh cannot run the football, because in the NFL, you have to run the football to win Super Bowls. And defensively, you have to stop the run and play sound defense. And most importantly, you have to play disciplined football. Anyone thinking about second half? Any opinion? Second week here. Enjoy what you are doing, brother. Appreciate that, Bigfoot Odyssey. And appreciate the subscription. Hey, Tone Ho is back in the building. What's going on? Lions just lost. Yes, they did. They are probably out of the playoff picture. Quincy says, go Cardinals. Dwayne White says, Saints and Bills. I like the video, says Cody. Appreciate that, brother. And I am out of all dilly, so it's high quality H2O the rest of the way. Will they put him back, Deontay Johnson? I hope so, and I hope that, you know, he can catch the football. He got benched in the first half due to dropping the football. Appreciate that, CEO 1964.
Buffalo set to get it to start this.
Chase says, appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, Chase.
Right out by
all right, here we go
Roberts.
to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, and down at the 32-yard line. Big-time game for Andre Roberts.
Third quarter going. Let's go downstairs. And here's Catherine.
Sean McDermott was very pleased with the way his team played defensively, but he said offensively we have a lot of adjustments.
What's up,
we
Bob
need
Klein?
to play better.
The Raiders
we
are
need to
fading
control the
away
line of
as
scrimmage
usual.
and give Josh the room that he needs. Mike Tomlin said there's 30 minutes of playmaking remaining. They made a big game-changing play in the first half, and that is the difference in this one. This game won't be determined by anything that's been done so far. Also, Steelers left guard Matt Filer is out with a shoulder injury for the remainder of this game, Mike.
Yeah, lost him in the first
All right,
quarter.
first
Catherine. Kevin
and
Dotson's
10.
been in for Pittsburgh for most of the
At
game
the
so far.
32.
Josh Allen getting going from the 32.
Josh Allen
He
throws,
is
got it
flushed
complete.
and finds
Quandre
Stephon
I'm
Diggs.
sorry,
Move
Stephon
to make a man miss
Diggs.
out to the 37. Diggs has been
Got
the
it
hot
to the
guy.
37,
5
gain
catches
of 5.
on the night. What are you looking for here, second half, Chris?
Pressure. There's just no question about it. And Pittsburgh came right out there on the first play. Sent Bills. I thought Darrell Williams was going to get all kinds of help, the right tackle.
All right, we are
playing
back
against T.J. Watt, but more often than not here tonight, he's kind of been left one-on-one.
All
and
right,
he's done
third and
okay
2.
here. So big third down.
And I will be getting
Keep an
my
eye on that
internet
matchup again,
fixed
see if he gets some help this time.
on Tuesday. So
Two.
we just
Buffalo
got
only sustained
a
offense
game
on
and a
one
half
drive
left.
for 9 plays. Here's Allen completing the third down.
And that is
again,
Stephon
it is
Diggs, first
who's
down.
closing in on a 100-yard reception season.
But you'll see what I'm talking about. Here's Williams right here, and they're going to
tell my
that
internet
way. And
provider
he
I
basically
want
is one-on-one
some
on the outside
fiber
here.
optics.
And what is the best way to help him? A tight end, a halfback? No. Get it out in about a second.
Rich G says, let's go
TJ Watt,
Buffalo.
12 sacks, top of the league to start the week.
Reggie
More
Scott says,
pressure.
let's go Steelers.
Allen flushed
And
again,
that is
got
Josh
rid of it.
Allen. Got it to Knox.
I should say
Cross
Dawson Knox caught it around
midfield.
midfield. And he'll get a
And
first
just
down. That
short
shows you a
of
little bit what Josh Allen
the first
can do.
down.
On the
Second
move
and 1, ball
accurate
at the
with it.
45.
You know what's happening, though, is that now they're bringing the pressure up the gut. They're going to try and flush him to the right and over to T.J. Watt's side. But I tell you, this Josh Allen's a tough kid. He's got a lot of skills, doesn't he? There's really nothing he can't do.
I told everybody
You can put
Josh
together
Allen
any
is
kind
going to
of
be the
passing
truth.
combination, any
Everybody
running
made fun of me.
combination you want. But so far, he has stayed alive long enough to do that.
All right, second and
Fitz
2.
as the Buffalo Bills quarterback. That toughness, the big arm, cold weather.
And that's a
Run for
first down.
More
Devin
into
Singletary
the secondary.
got it to
And he's
the
down to
31-yard line.
One of the best runs Buffalo's had all night. A gain of 14.
Well, this is when it gets interesting
What's
for
going on,
me is
Lynetta?
when you start
Standard
looking at
says,
these
let's
backup linebackers
get it,
in the
Steelers.
game. And how well are they going to play
Hashtag
these straight
facts.
outside
Let's
zone
get it.
run plays?
We need some
Because
good
that
defense
is
on this
where
drive.
It gets sort of down and dirty, and you've got to make plays. And as this defense starts to wear down a little bit in the second half, well, we see
All
an
right, here we
uptick
go.
in
Devin
the
Singletary
ability
already
to run
has
the
3
football.
rushes for 20 yards.
Watt getting a break. Ola Adeni in on the edge for Pittsburgh. Allen
And
out.
that
Diggs
is
again with
Stephon
room.
Diggs,
Right after the catch
first
to the
down
20-yard line.
at the
First
20-yard
down
line.
gain of 12 for Stephon Diggs, who is hot out of the locker room here at halftime. We have an injury.
All right, hold on. We got an
here for
injured
Buffalo.
Buffalo Bills player.
It is Dawson Knox, the tight end.
Dawson Knox, the tight end, is down.
Cameron Sutton went
Looks like they're going to go to an
flying on the
injury
top end of
timeout.
that route by Diggs, and I was like, did he get pushed? What happened here? Let's take a look.
Ooh. Stephon Diggs.
I think so. Kind of just got off stride. That's a battle going
Got
on the
him.
outside.
Burnt his
If
ankles.
you want to bring pressure, you're going to have your cornerbacks hold up.
All right, here we go.
Man-to-man coverage.
First and
Diggs is
10,
starting to heat up.
11:30.
Diggs has 3 in the quarter, 6 for the game. They look at Knox on the field.
All right, looks like they're going to go to a commercial break. Oh, wait, hold on. All right, they
There you
are
see
not.
Dawson. T.J. Watt's on that sideline, so they're
Knox
happy to
holding
see
his
Knox get up
neck.
and walk off. Lee Smith will come in for him.
But Lee
What's
Smith
going on,
is
Kimberly
a blocker.
McBride?
Lee Smith
Right.
is not
Says
a
go
receiving
Steelers.
tight end, and that's probably okay with Josh Allen.
Who you got, Mitch?
All right, come on, Steelers.
Singletary run of
First
14,
and
Buffalo's
10.
longest ground gain. A couple of
Got
plays
it to
ago.
Singletary.
This time he is in trouble
Singletary.
fighting to get back to make it
Oh,
no gain. He
gain
actually
of
pulled
2
Hayward forward for a
yards.
gain of a yard. That could have been a lot
Okay,
worse.
gain
for
of
the
a
Bills.
yard.
I tell you what, this is pressure, play after play, time after time. Not from that guy. That's Mike Hilton's coming
All right,
off the
second
edge.
down. He should have actually got tackled behind the line.
Down a few passes, but you'll see this just play
that
after
second
play now.
effort
I mean, it's
got
just
him
like
a gain of a
we
yard.
don't care if you know it's coming. We're just sending the house, and eventually they feel like they're going to get to Josh Allen.
All right, 2nd and 9.
Well, Allen beat them
Allen
deep
in the
or
shotgun.
Screen pass or something. Get Pittsburgh's pressure. Here's Allen throwing
And
man
got
down.
it
Diggs
to
got it inside the 10. Diggs to the goal line.
And Diggs with a
in for the
touchdown.
Buffalo touchdown. Stephon Diggs, the man on that drive. A 19-yard
Stephon
score.
Diggs with a touchdown.
And the Bills
Touchdown,
have scored the last 15
Buffalo.
in this one.
The short area quickness of Stephon Diggs is starting to show up now. Just a quick little move inside. This is the second straight time that we've seen a Pittsburgh Steelers cornerback
Come on,
go down.
Nelson.
And I tell you
Are
what,
you kidding me?
that was a good trade for both teams. Would you say that?
Absolutely.
That was a good trade for both teams. But what Stephon Diggs
Nelson
has brought to the
slipped.
Buffalo Bills
That's what caused
has been fantastic.
the
What a
burn.
battle that drive was.
Kick is up. Kick is good.
The point good.
That is 16
Five
to
bags.
7.
Reference Justin.
All right, Pittsburgh has got to get their stuff together. And they have to score on this drive. What's going on, Miss Kelly Nico? Let's go. They got a touchdown. Jose Julian says touchdown. Matt Snee says going to bed, losing Dupree and Bush. All right, Matt, you have a wonderful night, brother. Tighten it up, Steelers. Miss Kelly Nico says, sorry, I'm a Bills fan. Hey, that's all right. All fans are welcome here on Troxel Sports Talk. Yes! Shout out to brother. 99-91 Pistons win. Hey, appreciate that. James Cruz, welcome to the family. Yeah, all fans are welcome here on Troxel Sports Talk. There is no downing on people because of the team that they like. Like, I'm a Detroit Lions fan and also a Cleveland Browns fan, also a Steelers fan. You know, like, I could be made fun of real quick. You know, I am a Cardinals and Steelers fan as well. I got the respect for the Cleveland Browns because they know my Detroit Lions pain, and I live in Detroit, and also I lived out in Arizona, so that's why I'm a Cardinals fan. Hero says, finally, it's great to be a Browns fan. Hey, we are 50 away from 8K. Hey, that's what's up, Miss Kelly. Says, I'm just new here, guys. I'm a Chiefs and Bills fan. Appreciate that, Drake Knight. Welcome to the family.
Positive legacy
and
in the community.
We are
the Steelers
back.
nominee, Vance McDonald, the Bills
Vance
nominee,
McDonald
Harrison
and
Phillips.
Harrison
You can learn more
Phillip
about all of
are
this
the
year's
2020 nominees
Each team has one.
for
NFL.com/man
Walter Payton Man of the Year.
Bills have a 9-point lead. Catherine has more on these honorees.
Both Vance McDonald
Hey,
and
Hero,
Harrison
I will be
Phillips
live
called the
for
Man
the
of the Year
Ravens and
nomination
Browns.
the honor of their lifetime. McDonald's Trucks of
Yeah,
Hope
Will Goldberg,
brought
I
essential
definitely
goods to
remember you,
thousands
brother.
of families. He told me, find something you're passionate about, give back, and make a difference in someone else's life.
became a
For
Lions fan
Phillips,
when
he
they
derives
took Barry
fulfillment from
Sanders.
his
Of
work
course,
with
I
kids
am
with
from
developmental differences
Oklahoma.
and special needs.
That's what's up,
saying,
Mr.
I found a
Flood.
niche teaching the kids and encouraging them to always try. He said, part of
I
my
was
identity
born in the Barry
is giving
Sanders
back.
era.
Bravo to them, and bravo to all 32 honorees, each franchise around the league. So much great work done in the community. It's
Right.
great to spotlight it with such
Ball
a
is at the
prestigious award.
25.
James Conner,
James
stuck in the
Conner,
backfield trying to survive
gain
it.
of a
Gets
yard.
a yard, and that's it. As Buffalo's defense makes the play here on first down, and the Bills have a player who is injured.
And, whoa, that's a big loss.
Right away, it's the man who scored the touchdown at the end of the second quarter.
24 from the Bills is down.
That stinks.
He did have the pick six to end the first half.
The hero of the night so far. I tell you, when they started going to Diggs, it was a different ball game. But you really have to give credit to Josh Allen. What he did on that last drive was something.
We'll step out for a moment.
Oh, my Skelly. Okay, I'm sorry about that. What's going on, Seahawks? Momentum is up and Buffaloes are changing. 50 away from 8K, says Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. Appreciate that, brother. Congrats on 10K yesterday. What's going on, Patriot USA? Hot those thumbs up and sub. Appreciate that, Chase. When you truly love football, then you appreciate players all from all the teams. The true colors of each team. The NFL lost its luster. It still helps occupy the minds to check in on occasion. You know, that's facts. Like, before I'm a Steelers fan, before I'm a Lions fan, before I'm a Cardinals fan, a Cleveland Brown fan, like, for me, I am a fan of the game. You know, I used to play football, so my passion is in football. My passion is in basketball. Like, I used to play those two sports. So for me, like, it's not really about the team. It's about the, you know, about like the players, the getting ready, going to practice, the fresh cut grass. Like, it's all those things. Like, I love football. Like, first and foremost. Then I like teams. Then I like players. Then I like, you know, different things like that. But, you know, that's why I do a lot of these other games and things like that. It's because I'm a fan of football. Leslie Frazier, Bills coordinator, has definitely turned this franchise around defensively.
Some to the linebackers, Star Latu.
All right, it is second and 9.
Frees up those linebackers with his play on
ball
the
is at
defensive
the
line.
26-yard line.
So
Vance McDonald in motion.
With very little camp.
Second and 9.
And
the
Big
pressure's
Ben
coming.
Roethlisberger got it to Vance Joseph behind the line of scrimmage.
Caught by Vance McDonald.
And it's incomplete. Okay,
All over the short
3rd
passing
and
game
9.
in Pittsburgh right now.
I tell you, this Jordan Poyer sees the field so well. Watch this. He's going to figure this thing out and divert from his safety blitz to come off and make this play. I mean, that is a very quick reaction. That's somebody who understands defense,
NFL was
playing a little bit like Leslie Frazier used to play back in the day. He was all over those things too. Leslie's such a humble guy. You got to be happy for everything that happens to that guy. I love him.
Former head coach with the Vikings. 3rd and 9
All
here.
right, 3rd and 9. Big time down. Come on, Steelers. And Ben Roethlisberger gets sacked, and he fumbled it.
Well, they're going to rule Roethlisberger
All right, they called him down.
As Buffalo scooped it and took it the rest of the way. Sacked at the 15-yard line.
All right, that is 4th and 19.
Jerry Hughes picked it up.
Steelers, get yourself together.
Is that Milano that got there first?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Milano with that sack.
Say he was down before.
And Oliver.
They could have blown that whistle, and only
with finishing it up.
The referee would know when that whistle was blown. They try and protect them the best they can. Ball came out late.
All right,
here we
go with
not the best
punt.
kick of the night for Jordan Berry. From the 38, Roberts secures it, made a man miss, taking
50,
up. Here's
45,
Andre Roberts with a flag down.
And there's a flag on the play at the 41.
Line, so this will come back. So as they sort the flag just to clean up the sack,
Dwayne White
Roethlisberger
says,
was
okay, a
sacked
sack will work.
for the first time in 275 pass attempts.
What's going on, Mr. Codewell?
I tell you, Mike, have you ever watched a heavyweight fight and you just see two guys?
Oh, absolutely, Patriot.
During the return, illegal block in the back, receiving team number 29, 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul, first down. No timeout.
No, keep going.
Good.
Here goes his point.
It's not even that important. But,
All
you
right,
know,
Mike
they
Skelly,
just
Nico,
start throwing
have a wonderful
haymakers.
night.
And, you know, this fight's not going more than 2 rounds max, right? That's what this has been so far.
All right, do you have to mute it while there's copyrighted music? What's going on, Jorito Enriquez? Oh, you're welcome, Scott.
A lot, Darrell Williams here in this
we
game.
are back.
So far, they haven't done as much as I thought.
First and 10.
First down, and the out pass.
Got it for a first
Diggs
down.
wide open, and
Diggs.
Diggs up at the 35-yard
down
line.
at the 35-yard line.
Gain of 22. Diggs on fire in this half. 8 catches, over 100 yards.
Passing game with sucks up the linebackers, and this time they're going to give a little help out here on T.J. Watt. But
All right,
just
there we
enough
go.
play action
We are
there
back.
to set up those linebackers to freeze for a minute. And the play action is something the Buffalo Bills do a lot, something the Pittsburgh Steelers do almost none of. Last in the league, play
Stephon
action
Diggs
for
has
Pittsburgh.
8 receptions for 102
35,
yards and a
first down
touchdown.
throw. Allen's got time.
Josh Allen
Strokes it in the middle.
got it
One
to
more
Diggs
time.
again.
Diggs
First
is
down to
crushing
the
Steelers
20,
in the second
15
half.
and out of
To
bounds.
the 15-yard line. Gain of 20 and a first down.
Diggs just has this thing figured out. Now, when you let him sneak in behind a zone defense, he's going to be behind the linebackers in the coverage, and he's just going to kind of figure it out,
Whoa,
right?
that's
It's just a
actually
little
awesome,
maze
Chase.
in there. You go, you turn around, there's somebody between you and the quarterback, you adjust a little bit.
Hey,
and right
appreciate
now,
that, James
Diggs
Cruz.
is shot. He is shot, but he's fighting his guts out, and that guy right there, Ryan DeBoll, is happy as he can be.
All right, first
Pulling up
and
the
10.
plays here. Gabriel Davis checks in for the moment. Moss with the
That's
carry.
Zach Moss, gain of a
gains
couple on that
12
play.
yards on first down. We have seen Dawson Knox
Got
back
it to
in the
the
game on this
13-yard
series
line.
for Buffalo.
Ben
He's
will
injured
be
on
a
the
Hall of
prior
Famer.
series. And you know, Chris, you think about Diggs.
Yeah, I think
and
so.
what
He got
a
2
real
Super Bowl
number one
rings.
receiver does. But we haven't even
Has done
mentioned
real
John
well
Brown,
in his
who has not
career.
been on this team the last few weeks on injured reserve. But they
Hey,
really have a
appreciate
wide
that, Jay.
variety of pass
Welcome to
catchers.
the
It
family.
changes so much for Allen once they can figure out what's going to get open.
Yeah, and we really have not even seen that much from Cole Beasley.
Appreciate that, Michael. Welcome to the family, brother.
Pittsburgh playing without Joe Hayden.
It is 2nd and 7.
Their outstanding corner. Shoulder shake. Allen fires.
And
End zone
that's a touchdown!
Gabriel Davis. And the
Davis
Bills
with the
on roll scored
touchdown for
22.
Buffalo.
The Josh Allen shoulder shimmy led to a touchdown against San Francisco last week. Here he's going to hold the underneath coverage and fire right over the top.
Wow.
Of Cameron Sutton, and I tell you what, you can just
Minka
feel a star
Fitzpatrick
being
was out of
born,
position.
can't you? This Josh Allen, this was one of his toughest tests. He's been getting chased.
All right, the
and
extra
beat
point is up
and hit and blitzed all night
good.
long, and he is taking apart.
It is 23-7. Buffalo with a huge lead. All right, looks like we are back. All right, we are back. I definitely cannot wait till Tuesday when I get my fiber optics for my internet. And I don't have to worry about when I hit the circle of death. But we are back. All right, we are still back. I don't know why it's still like my download speeds and upload speed is trash. Why? All right, here we go.
After the Bills score, and you wouldn't be able to hear it if the fans were here. They would be going bonkers.
All
Steelers
right.
got to find a way here against this Bills secondary.
I tell you, very under.
All right, do have to mute it for copyright music real quick while we go to highlights.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. It does help the stream out.
They've sacked him. They've
All
got
right,
a pick
we
6.
are back. 1st and 10.
Bills defense is Roethlisberger 11 of 23. So plenty of time in this game. Connor has nowhere to go, and he has stopped the
Connor, no
Steelers
gain
have
on
run
that
it more
play.
this game than they did in the prior game against Washington, but not a ton of success. Down to Catherine.
Well, Mike, offensive lineman Kevin Dotson is out with a shoulder injury for
going
the
on? Very
Steelers,
nice.
so
What's
some
going
more
on,
adjustments
Jeremy
for that
Abbott?
offensive line right now for Pittsburgh.
Yeah, that's J.C. Hassenauer. He moves to
What's up, James
left guard.
Looney?
Dotson was in for Matt Filer. So
All right,
Pittsburgh
2nd
really
and
down
10.
to one other healthy offensive lineman for the moment. With the injuries up front, dress 8, 2 injured.
All right, here we
Roethlisberger
go. That is
complete
Chase
to
Claypool.
to the 31-yard line.
Got it to the 31.
Doesn't give you
3rd
much
and
room
4.
to roam. 3rd down, and a big one here for the Steelers.
Yeah, and you may be saying, all right, what's going on here? Does Ben not want to throw the ball down the field? He's getting blitzed like crazy right now. They brought both inside linebackers on that one. And so far, to me, this game comes back to the pick 6 and the first drive after the second half started. And I'm just telling you, Josh Allen hung in there like
right,
a
3rd and
tiger
4.
when he was getting attacked. Went 5 for 5 on that
Claypool in
drive
motion.
and scored that touchdown. And it was a momentum shifter.
3rd and 4. Steelers could really use it. Roethlisberger.
That was intended for Eric Ebron.
They couldn't get a clean stroke at that one.
Incomplete
Buffalo's
pass.
defense. And everybody blanketed. That is a very quick 3 and out for Pittsburgh.
You've got Matt Milano, who's come back in, who has been a force so far in this one. Watch him take Jalen Samuel and throw him right back into Ben Roethlisberger. This is what Ben has been facing all night long, and they are forced to throw it quicker than even what the quick Ben Roethlisberger's been doing.
I don't know, man.
We have seen a lot of Jordan Berry.
Why can't they just drop their hips?
Number 8.
When you're trying to block, you drop your butt. You're lower to the center of gravity. Your hands are into the inside, and you got a better block.
Traffic, good for him, was going out of bounds. 46, no return. Bills take.
All right, do got to mute it for copyright music and commercials. If Ben can do it, he could play 3 to 4 more years unless injuries or he wants to hang it up. Otherwise, I think he could. I was scared about this game after the first quarter as well now, says Mr. Codewell.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
What's going on, Ashley? Quincy says Browns are going to the Super Bowl. I don't like when Trox uses his little girl's voice. That is actually my daughter, very nice, so yeah. What is happening here? Looks like the Steelers are getting their butts whooped by the Buffalo Bills. But, hey, I'd rather see us lose in the regular season instead of the playoffs. All right, we
10.
are back.
They dominated. It's the only other NBC Sunday Night Football game here in the 15 years of this package.
Right, first and
Buffalo
10.
certainly ready for prime time the way they've been playing. Devin Singletary with his carry to the left will gain about 4 yards. One of the reasons that this team is built well is Brandon Beane, the general manager. He was with Carolina for a long time, was with Sean McDermott. McDermott was actually hired from defensive coordinator in Carolina to head coach before Beane was hired here as the general manager.
Second and
the two
7.
have really worked very well
play
together
in the
in
third
building
quarter.
this team, including the trade for Diggs in the offseason.
Still a lot of time, but the Steelers have got to get some defensive pressure.
It's Cole Beasley. That's
Cole
the
Beasley
Beane
got
made
the
when he got
first
here.
down.
A first down across the 33-yard line.
Yeah, definitely. Cole Beasley, one of the best slot players in the game because of that amazing quickness that he has. Very difficult to try and keep up with. Mike Hilton, who I respect as one of the best slot cornerbacks, knew that this guy is one of the very best that he faces on a week-to-week basis. And I'll tell you, Josh Allen just keeps delivering strikes in there, doesn't he?
He's on a roll. Last couple of drives, he's been razor sharp, continuing here.
Hey, right 20. What's up?
He's completed 9 in a row. Now mixing the run game in. Singletary spins out of that tackle. And he'll gain about
of a couple on that play.
4 yards.
Second down.
Now it's Highsmith slow to get up from Pittsburgh. He's limping to the Steelers huddle and maybe to the sideline. Highsmith's in there because Bud Dupree is out with the knee injury. There's a bunch of injuries on this Pittsburgh team right now, and Highsmith needs attention.
Yeah,
Highsmith is hopping off
getting double teamed
under his own
the way
power.
that he is. I think I know what their halftime adjustment was. Let's
off
see
the field.
how many different hands and helmets and shoulder pads we can get on number 97 over there.
That's the game, isn't it? You're playing against another good team.
Yeah.
You got to figure out what they're going to do.
Second and 7.
And Brian Daboll's done a really nice job with the Bills' offense so far.
Got it to
pit.
Diggs on the
will take
end
it for
around.
the run. Mika Fitzpatrick was there to shut it down.
And Mika
And
Fitzpatrick, gain of a yard, maybe
gain.
2.
As they try to get Diggs doing something on the ground for the first time this year.
Yeah, let's talk about Brian Daboll just a little bit.
We are 40 away
all right,
from
here's an
8K.
offensive
Appreciate
coordinator.
you,
They've
dog.
had a red-hot
Appreciate
offense
the
this
636
season.
in
He's
the
taken a
building.
quarterback in which his first 2 years was last in the league in accuracy.
Right.
They go out and they get him some receivers, Diggs in particular this season, and all of a sudden he's the 4th most accurate quarterback. So if you're looking for head coach
We're at
materials,
3rd and 6.
what do you want?
Just
You want
under
somebody
3
who
to
can
play
develop
in
young
the 3rd
quarterback?
quarter.
I think he's going to get some attention.
There are going to be a lot of jobs open, as we've already seen moves. And Daboll's name
Buffalo.
will certainly be among the mix. There's
Got
another
it connected
completion, 11 in a
to
row.
Knox.
This time it's Dawson Knox back in the game. A couple
Knox,
yards shy of the
gain
first
of
down.
2.
Terrell Edmonds
No,
with
I'm
the
sorry,
tackle.
gain of 4.
And Buffalo will be
It's going
forced
to be
to punt it
4th
away.
and 2.
There's just something to be said. Remember Ben Roethlisberger early in his career, and at some point he just proved his toughness to all of us. That he would get
will say
hit.
this,
I remember
that
some of
tomorrow
his
night
Baltimore
I'll be
games,
live for
nose
the
is
Ravens
broken
at
and
the Browns.
sideways. You just knew he was a tough guy, right? I'm getting that same
And then
feeling
we got
watching
7
Josh Allen
games
the last few weeks.
on the list
Tonight
for
more so
week
than San
15.
Francisco. San Francisco's pass rush is hurting, and they're not what they used to be. But so far tonight, I mean, the Pittsburgh Steelers have been after him, and he has been up to the call.
Well, Jorge's punt will be probably marked at the 19-yard line. It
is 1st and 10 at the 17-yard line. Jeremy says, come on, Ben, this is absolutely ridiculous. 77 Heuristic says, LOL, Steelers have been trashed these last 2 games. What's going on, Brian? Says, go Bills. Welcome back, Cardinals kid.
Years they played on the
here
east
we
side
go.
of downtown,
First
the old
and
Rock Pile
10.
War Memorial Stadium, and then moved here just south and east of downtown to Orchard Park. It's been
to
Rich
play in
Stadium,
the third
Ralph
quarter.
Wilson Stadium, New Era Stadium.
Steelers have got to score
Now it's
on
just
this
Bills
drive.
Stadium.
Empty backfield.
And it is a
Shotgun
place
for
going full. It's one of the
Roethlisberger.
best atmospheres in the league. Steelers desperate to get something going from the 19. Roethlisberger
Got it to
out
Deontay
quick.
Johnson.
The 24-yard
Gain of a
line.
couple on that
First time we've
play.
seen Deontay Johnson since he dropped it a couple of times in the first half, Chris.
All right, do have to mute it real quick. So Deontay Johnson is back in the ball game as he was benched the second in the first half.
Like Tomlin told us, the starter can't catch it, we'll find somebody who can, and he did.
All right,
3
second
straight
and
games
5.
with multiple drops. He sat for the remainder of the first half, back in there.
And
it's a
that's
good
a
run
first
for a first
down.
down, much needed one to sustain a little bit as you go to Samuels on the ground. You mentioned Mike Tomlin. He's got, as you hear all the time, just the best way with words. And his lineup at the drops was great. If we're talking to those employed to catch the football about catching the football, that's a bad combo. And that is Tomlin 101.
Yeah, and he'll say it to a
All right,
guy,
we got
and then the guy
53
goes,
seconds
"Yeah, he's right."
left in the third quarter. 1st and 10 at the 30.
Sean McDermott, his college teammate, say he's
Empty
been like
backfield.
that since way back then in the 90s.
Got it to
Here's
Deontay Johnson.
Second catch in a row. Good
Deontay
yards after
Johnson,
catch, made
good
a man
gain on
miss.
that play.
Trying to build some
Gain of
confidence.
6.
There are
All right, do have to mute it while they go to Mike Tomlin. Little quotes that he has. Oh, it's all good, Brian. What's up, M. Snyder? I mean, there's still a lot of time left.
I can catch it, but I don't want to play.
Got 15
Second and
minutes
4.
and 10 seconds.
Roethlisberger delivers. Eric Ebron.
Ebron
He's had
crossed
those drops,
midfield.
but he comes up with a good catch here. So a little momentum by Pittsburgh as we get to the
And
back
that's
end.
the end of one. We got
the
15
third
minutes
quarter.
remaining in this ball game. When we come back, it is the money quarter, the fourth quarter. Steelers have got to get it together this quarter and start scoring some touchdowns. At least make it a ball game. It's going to be 1st and 10 at the Buffalo 47-yard line when we come back from commercial break at the end of 3. We are 40 away from 8K. We got 675 in the building. You guys are awesome. I do like how the Buffalo Bills have been using the run, play actions, deep balls, and intermediate passes. And then defensively, they've been able to stop the run and make the Steelers one-dimensional. Anytime you make any team, I don't care who it is, even when in last year in the Super Bowl with the 49ers made the Chiefs one-dimensional. It wasn't until that second half that they came out on the field thinking that they're this passing team and allowed the Chiefs to get back in it via the run. That's where the game shifted. What's going on, Matty Boy? 123 says, "Go Chiefs." It's the same thing with the Seattle Seahawks against the Patriots. Like, you went away from what got you there, which was the run. You run the football to win championships. It's just, man, it's I don't know, man. I don't know what's been going on with the Steelers and not running the football. You got to run the football. Hey, appreciate that, Gerard. Tomorrow I'll be live for the Ravens and Browns.
Patriots still hanging in there at 6 and 7. Buffalo will go to Foxborough.
All right, first and 10.
Swing out to
Samuels.
Samuels taking it inside the 45.
Oh, nice gain on that second effort. Just short of a first down.
Catch here.
AFC's loaded, isn't it?
What's going on, Conrad? What's going on,
good
French?
teams, and there's going to be more than a few good teams not make the playoffs this year.
You get a couple injury updates in here, Chris. You see Saran
Jay
Neal, he's
says,
in there.
let's go,
Derrn
Browns.
Johnson, the nickel, who is out for the game with a concussion. Johnson had the pick 6 in the first half. And for the Steelers on the play at the end of the third quarter,
I will be live for the Bills-Broncos next week.
Is caught by James Washington, and he takes it to the 30-yard line.
That is a first down. James Washington, who scored the only touchdown
right tackle.
For
and that's
the
all
Pittsburgh
3
Steelers.
backup linemen now playing for Pittsburgh. They are down to their last offensive lineman. The 5 who are still healthy are on the field. There's no reserve at the moment.
What's up, Wade?
As they look at a core of 4 on the sideline.
Yeah, you just wonder
that's
if all
facts,
of a sudden
Snow.
Ben might start going
Snow Dog,
2
that is
minutes
facts. The Bills are for real.
For one, they're behind, but try and wear down some of these pass rushers.
Every single game I've done, the Buffalo Bills, outside of the Cardinals.
Here from Pittsburgh, pressure on. It's out. It's quick. It's caught. Another move is Deontay Johnson inside the 15.
And they proved me wrong
in that
ball
He
game.
gets the 13-yard line. And the Steelers showing life here
I was
early in
like,
the 4th.
Sometimes the best thing in the world for a football player is to get mad. And
they started shutting them
Johnson
down.
was mad over there on the sideline, working against one of the best in Tre'Davious White, and that is a beautiful
And that's when I was
move.
like,
why
they for real. Like, I had to say for real
he's the one
twice.
guy. You want to blitz? You want to play man coverage?
Like, before then, I said that they were for real. After that Arizona game, even though that the Bills lost, I said, oh, no, they're for real, for real.
From the 13, Roethlisberger, 5 in the pattern, caught underneath by Cole
that is Juju Smith-Schuster.
Puts his shoulder down into Tremaine Edmonds, takes it to the 6-yard line.
You know, you see all the cute stuff that Juju does on TikTok and all those other things that Bill Belichick talks about all the time. But this is what he does on the football field. He catches it and goes over and runs over the middle linebacker. That's pretty good stuff right there.
All right, 2nd and 3, empty backfield.
Feel the energy here from the Steelers. Touchdown and
Come
2-point conversion gets it to a
Schuster
1-possession
or
game.
Chase Claypool.
And Ben trying to get out, just gets it out of the back of the end zone before he was going to get sacked. We'll check the flag and it's thrown.
All right, there's a flag on the play.
I think you're going to get the Buffalo Bills holding.
Prior to the pass, holding. Defense, number 58. Half the distance penalty, automatic, first down.
It's Matt Milano, the linebacker.
Yeah, it always happens whenever Ben can buy a little extra time
in
the pocket,
Milano
which they obviously don't
with
do
the
much
defensive hold
anymore. But there's Chooks Okorafor back in the ball game there. But in the in the back of the end zone off to the right hand. There you go. Milano's. No, it's 21. It's right over there.
Yeah.
Oh, might have been both of them. There are 2 tackles on the play.
Take your pick.
First and goal.
Warrior had
Ball
some
at
jersey
the
as well.
3-yard line.
Or if we're back in at right tackle, first and goal for the Steelers. Ben pumping,
looking,
scrambling, and fires incomplete.
That was intended for Eric Ebron.
Right, Chris, we got so used to
Second
seeing
and goal, ball
Roethlisberger
at the
every
3.
play just kind of lumbering around,
12-21.
hanging on him. I haven't seen it in a long time. It's kind of refreshing in some ways the last couple of plays.
Yeah, and
yeah,
you know
James, that's
what it
facts,
is, right?
but
you don't
you
go
gotta
through
start
an
getting your run
off-season
game
and rehab
involved
and
more.
surgery and reconstructive and all that. You know, this is one team that doesn't ever quarterback sneak. I think once all season this year. They don't want to put him in harm's way. They don't do play action, and so that takes away another element from a lot of other teams and a lot of other offenses. So
all right, here we
they're
go.
Kind of
Second and
left
goal
shotgun and
at the
somebody
3-yard
go get
line. Roethlisberger
and goal,
throws,
and
and that's a touchdown. Juju
Smith-Schuster.
Smith-Schuster.
Touchdown. Pittsburgh climbs a bit closer.
Juju
Seventh of the
Smith-Schuster.
For Juju.
Thank you for helping your brother out.
Go for 2.
In fantasy. Now I just need a Chase Claypool
pick, all right?
touchdown.
I don't know what the difference is, but there you
Then
go.
I'll be
And
really
so you
happy.
just run into the guy who's in coverage inside of you, and they go, "Oh, good job, Juju."
I am second in the
So
league.
you get away with it when you
I'm
can.
getting my
you know?
tail
That's the way the
whooped.
game works.
Natural. I like that. This will be big.
We have the
10 to an
Rams
8
defense
point
score
game.
21 points on you.
They make it one
You need
possession
every
here.
single point you can get.
I'm not cut. No cut.
All right, here comes the 2-point conversion.
Makes a little motion. Ben looks left.
And that's Eric Ebron with the 2-point conversion.
And
That's
Pittsburgh
15 to
shows some
23.
guts after giving up 23 in a row.
All right, let's go. Shout out to Juju Smith-Schuster with coming up with that touchdown. Very much needed. And Eric Ebron caught this 2-point conversion. So it is 15 to 23. When we come back, the Steelers will kick it to the Buffalo Bills. We need a good stop on this play. Could Ben throw that Hail Murray? I'm always going to pick a younger talent. I mean, I like Ben Roethlisberger. That's my quarterback. But I always got to go with younger arms. That's like saying Josh Allen and Matthew Stafford. I'm always going to go Josh Allen on that, even though Matthew Stafford's my quarterback as well. Yes, we are 40 away from 8K. Can we get there tonight? That'd be greatly appreciated. You guys have been an amazing group. We have 710 in the building. I don't know how many likes we are at. But if you haven't hit that thumbs up, definitely do so. Oh, we're at 292. We are 8 away from 300 likes. Okay, we got as much as 296, says Jonathan Hess. Hey, we are at 302. Man, you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. So next Sunday is the Cleveland Browns and New York Giants. I will be live for that. I'll also be live for the Chargers Raiders on Thursday. Bills, Broncos, Panthers, Packers on Saturday.
Seeing Baker in action against the Giants. One possession game. Andre Roberts, the kick return for Buffalo. 2 back-to-back.
All right, got it to the 34-yard line.
The 30-yard line. Well, we saw the power. We saw the touchdown. Didn't see a celebration from Juju Smith-Schuster. Not time appropriate. This was his deal pregame, and this has become his gig, Chris. Get to the road stadium, get to the logo. Little TikTok-ready dance moves.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what you need if you're going to be a wideout. Then you got to back it up, though.
That's right.
Yeah, you got to back it up.
Right.
He backed it up.
They have
And
fun.
Snyder says, "Go Bills,
The best
beat the
in the league.
Steelers."
That receiver room's got a great vibe to it for Pittsburgh. They help bring him back in. Josh Allen, who's been terrific in this second half. Now,
All right, Josh Allen looking,
in an 8-point
throws,
game,
got it to Cole Beasley.
Secures the catch,
Cole
stretches forward.
Beasley,
Very close
let's
to
see where they
first down.
mark him.
A couple yards shy, mark him just over the 42.
All right, it's going to be 2nd down. 2nd and 1.
Allen has not thrown an incompletion in this second half. It's Beasley's 5th catch.
Hey,
on the night.
appreciate that. Just my
It's tough,
2.0
back in
with
the
the
old Tom Brady
$4.99 super
days,
chat says
he
Pat's
always had
fan
somebody to
since
come down
a
to
kid,
that he
1961.
trusted to be
Respect for
open,
both
right?
of
Right.
these
There was
teams.
always he could look
There's
deep,
something about
and
the
then
Bills
Edelman or
and
one of
their
those guys,
game
Amendola, somebody
that's
was
just
going to be
different
open.
and
It's
tough.
a second
Hey, that
look,
is
and
facts.
it is so valuable.
Tight formation here. They'll pound
I
it
got
up
a lot of
inside
respect
with
for
Zach
Bills
Moss
Mafia.
and get a first down.
All right.
All right, there we go. We got to mute it for copyright music as they go to the next gen stats. Stephon Diggs has 121 receiving yards. All right, here we go. We are back. First and 10. Josh Allen throws.
Play downfield for Davis.
Oh, Davis.
And Josh knew he
Just
had it
a
done.
couple
And
steps
his rookie receiver
short.
sprinting free for what could have been Gabriel Davis's 2nd of the night.
They brought the house. Cover 0. They're going to bring everybody. That safety's going to be out of there. Middle of the field's going to be wide open, and you just have to hit it. If there's anything you can do on that ball that helps a little bit, is just throw it as high as you can, but he took a shot from Avery Williamson just as he let it go. But quarterbacks,
All right, here we go. 2nd and
love
10.
that, all right. Wide receivers love
Ball
that
is
cover.
at the
They know they've
47-yard
got a chance
line.
to hit a home run.
After the
Empty
first
backfield,
incompletion of
Josh
the half for
Allen. Look
He is
in,
flushed
throws.
and fires towards the
And
sideline. Terrific job by
let's
Moss to
see,
catch it, but he didn't get his
did he
feet
catch
in
it?
bounds.
All right, they said
It's
incomplete.
3rd and 10 coming up.
3rd and 10.
Yeah, I tell you, you are not going to see the Pittsburgh Steelers die off, right? We know
No.
that. Tomlin, the whole bunch over there, Roethlisberger, you are not going to see this team fade away here. They're going to fight to the death. And if they can get the ball back right here,
Game on.
it's game on.
Yeah,
No
I'm
question
with you.
about it. We've both seen too many Pittsburgh Steelers games. Don't think with down 2 touchdowns that they're going away.
Right 20, what's that?
All
Nice
right,
with back
3rd
end,
and
rushing
10.
off that edge. Allen with a pump. Before he gets hit, he
Got
gets
it
rid of
complete
it.
to
And it's a
McKenzie.
first down right
McKenzie
there.
with the first
McKenzie
down.
Cruising underneath to the 41-yard line. So McKenzie hasn't caught one
Got
all
it to
night.
Pittsburgh,
Really
41-yard
the 4th
line.
of the receiver options keeps the drive alive.
I tell you, give Josh Allen credit. Watch all the movement. They've got the stunt inside. He's got to step up. He's got to clear Hayward and then deliver a
Shout
strike
out to the number change.
to the guy
We
that
are
they just
30
love
away.
on this team.
You
Isaiah
guys are
McKenzie,
amazing.
They say he is a show. He talks more trash to his own receivers than any DBs in the league.
51,
He keeps them on edge.
Appreciate that, Barbaric Boy. Welcome to the fam.
20, what's that?
For the 41, here comes the
All right,
pressure
Josh
again.
Allen looking,
Allen gets a second
throws.
to rip it over the
And
middle.
that's incomplete,
And it's
intended for
incomplete.
Cole
There's
Beasley.
more pressure coming. He just
2nd and
keeps loading
10.
the gun and firing. Beasley, the intended receiver.
But did you see Josh Allen? Yeah, he missed the throw, and I probably shouldn't make an example out of this
Hey,
one.
shout out
But
to the
he is hanging in
313
there.
likes.
A year ago, 2 years ago, he would have tried to run out to the right, taken a sack. He's hanging in the pocket. He sees the pressure. He backpedals a little bit. Let me give myself a little space here. just barely missed that throw, but he is hanging tough.
All right, here we go. 2nd and 10. Ball at the 41-yard line.
Yeah.
Omaha, set.
Second
And
and
got
10.
it to Singletary. Singletary
And he has Williamson
got
waiting.
about 4 yards on that
Get one more
play.
extra push to make it third.
It's going to be 3rd and 6. Ball at the Pittsburgh
We got
37-yard
10
line.
minutes remaining in regulation.
Well, here we go. We're right on the edge of field goal range, right?
Got
And for the
9:33
Pittsburgh defense,
remaining in this
they've
ball
been
game.
Battling, they've been blitzing, they've been all over
Steelers
it.
have got to make a play
And we really
on this.
have not seen Josh Allen
On this
really
play
take off
right
and
here,
run this
3rd
one.
and
But
5.
sometimes when you're in this part of the field, a little 4 or 5 yard run could go a long way. Let's see if they bring the pressure.
All right, shotgun formation. Singletary
Big
in the
spot on the
backfield.
Right 20, what's that?
Steelers show pressure. Don't bring it. There's Allen on the run.
Josh Allen looking,
Directing now, flinging
throws,
downfield, and incomplete. with the flag.
incomplete. Oh, there's a flag on the play.
You can clearly see Mike Hilton just get the arm on Dawson Knox. The tight
Oh,
end.
please don't
size
say that's a
advantage on
half the
5'9"
distance.
nickel,
I'm sorry.
and that'll move Buffalo inside the red
All
zone.
right, it is going to be on Steelers,
Right,
so it's going to be down at the 1 yard line.
Excuse me.
Pass interference. Defense, number 28. The ball be placed at the 1 yard line. Automatic first down.
Oh, my God.
So when Josh Allen scrambles to his right? So
And
nobody's
that, my
thinking
friends, is how you don't play
that you're going
disciplined
to throw it
football.
all the way back across the field the other
You
way.
have
You're
got to
starting
play
defend
disciplined
from that
football
hash
when you're
mark
playing
out.
against good
But
teams
even on
like
the
the
move
Buffalo
to the right,
Bills.
he can throw it pretty much anywhere on the field. And that time, able
Oh,
to
yeah,
take
you grab that
advantage.
arm.
Pass interference, the same as a 50-yard.
That's all day.
Buffalo brings an extra
That was too
lineman
easy
in
by
for
the
each tight
refs.
ends. They love to do trickeration down here. He almost lost the snap, got
Oh,
it back.
Zach
and
Moss,
Zach Moss is hit
losing
in the
yards on that
backfield.
play. Down at the Pittsburgh 5 yard line.
It's a heck of a play by Alex Highsmith here. This was almost fumbled on the snap, almost fumbled on the handoff, and probably almost fumbled when Alex Highsmith made that hit.
I feel like training staff out. One of the Steelers is shaken up.
And that is Alex Highsmith.
Limp off before. Alex Highsmith, who was a walk-on
He is
at
down
Charlotte,
on the field.
became the 3rd round pick of the Steelers, and he got called in with Bud Dupree's knee injury a couple weeks ago.
We can't
Injury
afford
timeout
another
here at Ocean
linebacker.
Park for the moment. And there have been a lot of those situations for the Steelers here over the last couple of weeks. You mentioned it earlier, the 4 starters who were different from 12 days ago.
You know,
and
it's
losing
been
players tonight too, Chris.
Yeah,
Sorry.
it's been a tough stretch, right?
Yeah.
I mean, their schedule's been moved all over the place. They have had limited practices, all that. But teams can survive injuries. What's really hard is to survive injuries at the same position. And when you go 2, 3, 4, 5 deep at the linebacker position, which is the signature position of the Pittsburgh Steelers. We all know that.
Alex Highsmith
This whole defense is built
is off
around
the field under his
linebacker
own
position.
power.
When you start getting thinned out the way they have at linebacker, it's tough. Just from a practice standpoint of knowing what to
All
do.
right,
out
2nd
there.
and goal.
Yeah, see, Williamson,
Ball
he
at the
was with
Pittsburgh
Jets
5
to
yard
start the
line.
season.
Following
Marcus
that, Zach
Allen was a
Moss,
safety who's moved
4
to
yard
linebacker over the last year or
tackle
so.
for a loss.
Highsmith, the rookie, playing because of the injury to Dupree. Right, T.J. Watt's the only one of the 4 linebackers. We didn't mention Devin Bush and his ACL injury. Vince Williams on the COVID-19 list.
All right, 2nd
Robert
and
Spillane
goal.
injured his knee against Washington. They hope to get Williams and Spillane back over the last couple of weeks. So the Bills lost 4
Beasley
there.
in
And it's
motion.
2nd and goal from the 5.
What's that?
Here comes the pressure. Allen fakes right and just
And
gets
that's
rid of it.
incomplete.
With Moss
3rd down
in
and
the area.
goal.
And let's see and make sure that the officials agree that Moss was close enough in the area that there was no grounding. And
Safe
they do.
Titan 12 says
down.
I'm about to go to Taco Bell.
So down in the red zone, that running
Hey,
ability,
can't be
Chris,
mad at that.
the big arm, it's pretty good first 3 years of red zone numbers.
You just don't see that, right? And you especially don't see that with somebody who had a very low completion percentage. But
All right, here
he
we go.
hasn't made
3rd
the big
and
mistake,
goal.
just like
8:18
Ben
left.
throughout the course of his career.
Bills at the
Make
5
big
yard
plays in the
line
red
of the
zone,
Pittsburgh
become
Steelers.
Omaha,
Change of the play, 3rd and goal. Allen escapes to
Josh
his right.
Allen
Looking.
There's a flag on the play.
Fires end zone. And it's incomplete. With Davis coming back forward. And another flag on the count. There's 2 flags.
Oh, there's 2 flags on the play.
By the quarterback. Let's see what we have here. There's Watt against Williams.
I think Darrell Williams is going to say, wait a minute, he grabbed my arm. You know, I always love it. Plus, they always turn back and look at the.
There's 2 fouls on the play, both by the offense. Illegal touching, offense number 13, went out of bounds. He was the first to come in and touch the ball. Holding, offense number 75. Both fouls are declined. Result of the play is 4th down.
And so Buffalo will try a field goal to go
I
up
guess.
11.
Decline the play, 4th down.
To go.
Right, but that's okay. And as a quarterback and as a head
took
coach,
the
Sean
yardage and
McDermott
said,
saying,
all right,
hey, just don't turn it over.
See if we
down,
can get them
right?
somewhat out
Put us
of
up
field goal
Let's
range.
take the shot at this thing. Let's see if the Pittsburgh Steelers can score 2 touchdowns and beat us, or a touchdown, 2-point conversion.
You talk about the building things of a team that hasn't been
All
there
right, here
in a
we
playoff
go.
game.
Bass
Those are the types of
set
things.
to kick a
Pittsburgh had
23-yard
momentum.
field goal.
Don't go 3 and out.
Here comes the
Extend
chip
drive
shot.
And try to get points out of it.
Kick is up, and kick
Bass
is down the
just
upright.
that. He's got the Bills' rookie record.
It is 26-15. It's an 11-point ball game. Steelers need to score 2 touchdowns and kind of steal this one.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
Shout out to the little MVP.
Hey chatters, welcome to Troxel's stream. Here are the rules. There will be none of the following allowed: cursing, racism, religion, politics, spamming, bullying, or bashing. End result of doing so, you can be timed out by a mod or banned.
What's going on, Paul Grice? What's going on, Basement Dude? What's going on, Cool Kid? What's up, Johnsy Johnsy? Caden Flip says, come on, Steelers. What's going on, Gamen Garnett? What does bashing mean? That means you can't, like, say, you know, this person sucks or, you know, things like that to somebody in the chat. Like, you can't bash the other person for whatever they like. What's going on, Isaiah Reeves? Welcome to the family. I mean, you could talk trash, you know, within, you know, like a respect-wise. Like, you know, oh, the Bills suck. Oh, the Steelers suck. Oh, we're going to beat you. No, we're going to beat you. You know, stuff like that. You know, you guys want to have little, you know, things like that. Like, that's fine. Hey, appreciate that, Khalil Lewis. Welcome to the family.
For Pittsburgh, puts a big emphasis on these last 8 minutes.
8 minutes
as
to
the Steelers
7
are starting to get banged
left
up
in the
all
fourth
over.
quarter. Appreciate that, Freddie Call. Welcome to the family, brother.
By John Norwig, the veteran head athletic trainer for the Steelers.
All right, here we go.
Down 11, see what kind of field position they get out of it. Ray McLeod.
To the whoa.
And not going too far. Jordan Poyer said,
that was
no,
a chippy
McLeod,
call.
gotta be careful. He could have easily been
Ray McLeod
flagged
better
for
get
that,
out of Dodge. Get back to the sideline.
Of Poyer.
This takes some guts.
You got good
kickoffs,
yardage.
and I can tell you that one never crossed my mind to try and hurdle somebody. I mean, that's about 10 feet
Appreciate
of
all the
flying
new
and then
subscribers.
falling on
You guys
something
are
that you
awesome.
didn't practice falling on before. And then to be ready to get up and fight, I think that's kind of the Pittsburgh Steelers tonight.
You're not just trying to hurdle any guy. Top tackler, one of the better safeties in the league, and Jordan Poyer who can bring it. All right, so Roethlisberger and the Steelers, they'll likely be in no huddle, go
right,
quick
first
mode.
and 10.
8:01 to go.
8:01 to play. Big time drive.
Snap of Pouncey's back after missing a couple
Oh,
games.
my goodness.
High
What
throw
are you
for Samuels and
doing?
incomplete. Jalen
Ben,
couldn't bring it down.
come
It's second
on.
down.
You're a veteran.
Those are the plays. If you're going to play this way, and I think you have to tonight against Buffalo because they're bringing so much pressure. But it has been the little things, right? It's been the drop passes. It's been the mistakes. It's been the penalties. That if you're going to play that high completion percentage catch and run game, you have to hit all of those kind of plays like that.
So Edmonds nosing around the line. The Bills bring 3, drop 8.
All right, there you go.
Same
Got
side
it to
as Samuels.
Samuels.
This time catchable. To the 34-yard line. Third down coming up.
It is third down.
And this is really where, as you begin to see the tempo pick up, that Ben Roethlisberger starts becoming the play caller.
Third
Now, Randy
and
Fichtner may
4.
suggest a few plays here and there, but really
Big
once the
time down
tempo
right
gets
here.
going, it becomes Ben's offense, and you know what he likes to do. He wants to spread it out, look at the defense. Right now, all he's seeing is linebackers right over his center.
Yeah, hand signals over there with Juju Smith-Schuster and Deontay Johnson at the top. Didn't convert to an open man,
Big
so
Ben
a shut
airs
downfield
it
for
out.
Washington. And it's intercepted. Levi Wallace takes it away from Buffalo. And Wallace was untouched, so can start the return and slides down as he enters Steeler territory at the 47-yard line. Took the shot downfield, and Roethlisberger intercepted for the second time. And down to the Showtime cam for the Buffalo secondary.
All right, time to put in Mason Rudolph and the backups.
I'm happy for Levi Wallace. He had a tough night the other night, and he has bounced back. I thought he was going to give up a long one on that one, but he hung in there, kept battling, and made the
that
play.
Number change.
And Ben is not happy a little bit. He thinks he should have had pass interference.
All right. That was Levi Wallace in the right position at the right time. Hey, he absolutely missed it. Good game, everyone. Yeah, Steelers fought hard, but they was not playing discipline. You know, uncostly fouls, things like that. You know, you are what? 1, 2, 3 games away from the playoffs. You got 3 weeks till the playoffs. You play like this, you're out the playoffs. Got to run the football. Got to be balanced. Got to be disciplined. This is the time of the month where you got to play disciplined football. Shout out to Jody Durbin. Welcome to the family. But I mean, this is where you start having to get things together. Look at the Buffalo Bills. The Buffalo Bills has showed you how to win a football game. Running that football, play action, deep balls, intermediate shots, short passes, playing solid defense, stopping the run of the Pittsburgh Steelers, playing discipline. That's the little things that it takes to win football games, especially in the National Football League. All right, Jeremy, appreciate that, brother. Have a great night. Hopefully, I'll see you tomorrow night for the Ravens and the Browns. On Week 15, Thursday night, we'll be live for the Chargers, Raiders, Bills, Broncos on Saturday, Panthers, Packers also on Saturday. Then on Sunday, we got the Bucks, Falcons, Chiefs, Saints, Browns, Giants. on Sunday Night Football, and then Monday Night Football next week, the Steelers and the Bengals.
Doing the celebrating
All right,
without
we
the
are
fans
back,
in attendance
7-11.
as they come up with
Give
the
me
second
$1.
interception of Roethlisberger. And
Left in
Buffalo
the
has
fourth
an
quarter.
11-point lead with 7:11 to go.
26-15.
10-3
Buffalo
and take a
with the lead.
2-game lead in the AFC East with 3 to go.
Buffalo
They were
with the
playing
football.
Superman on the video, and they were dancing it out, weren't they?
Hey, we are 10 away from 8K.
Absolutely a good vibe around this entire organization. In the playoffs last year,
All
lost to
right, so
Houston.
you have a
First down,
wonderful
Allen's gonna
night, brother.
throw, pressured, escapes it.
Josh
On the
Allen,
run,
first
ton of room
down
for
to the
Allen.
50,
Across midfield, and the
45.
flag down as Minka Fitzpatrick
Good gain on
escorts
that
him to the
play,
sideline
but
at the
there's a
45.
flag.
That flag
Let's
is
check
backed
out
by
the
quarterback.
flag on that play.
Holding. Offense number 60. 10-yard penalty. Replayed. First down.
29-yard.
All right, that is on Moores with the hold call.
Yeah,
Gonna be
well,
a 10-yard
that's the problem.
penalty.
And that's one of the
Replay
real
first
elements of
down.
playing the Buffalo Bills now, because Josh Allen is such a good runner. If you want to try to play man coverage and have all those guys with their backs turned, there's the hold right there, the grab of the jersey on Alu Alu. But if you want to play man coverage and turn your back and cover, this is what this guy can do, and he can do it effectively. But I actually really like, Mike, that he's not doing it as much. You can see him developing as a quarterback
All right, here we
almost
go.
every quarter of every
Ball's
game
at the
he's playing.
19-yard line.
Right, 20. What's that?
First and 20. Steelers bring 6. Allen gets rid of it. There is Diggs.
And Diggs.
His 10th catch tonight.
Gain
His
of
100th
8 on that
the
play.
season. And he now
Appreciate that,
takes the
Spartan.
NFL lead for the most receptions here in 2020. Keenan Allen had 9 for the Chargers in their victory today. Diggs with 10 becomes the first NFL receiver this season to get to 100 receptions.
He has earned it. 7 games this
Definitely
year,
wanna
now
say
8 with at least
welcome
90
to the family,
yards.
Spartan
He has been
Paranormal
very consistent
Adventures.
all season long.
Right, 20. What's that? Hey, Mike, 27.
All right, it is 2nd and 11.
Omaha, that.
It's Marcus Allen, number 27, is the defender in
Allen
the middle.
looking,
Allen scans,
airs it
fires
out,
deep downfield
and-
for Diggs.
Ooh.
Incomplete.
Was looking for
Taking
Stephon
shots here.
Diggs.
Up 11.
That would have been a
5:52 to go.
huge
Chris, take us back to the
reception.
interception by Roethlisberger. What do you see?
Yeah, Roethlisberger with a lot of hand signals beforehand spent his time looking left, but Washington really got behind Levi
Slipping
Wallace.
away,
He was
slipping
open,
away.
but because Ben was spending time looking the other way
Shout out to
and then
Bob
sort
Klein.
of flat-footed goes, oh my gosh, he's open. Let me see how far I can throw it. The ball was probably underthrown by at least 10 yards, and Wallace, because he had his head turned back around, got away with that little nudge or push if you're Ben Roethlisberger.
Timeout taken here.
First charge, timeout. Buffalo, 30 seconds.
Before 3rd and 11. I mentioned Michelle and Al will be back here with you
All right,
on
that
Sunday for
is
Cleveland and the Giants.
Buffalo's first charged timeout. First timeout by either teams for the second half. Oh.
Thank you guys for being here. Like this video and subscribe if you're enjoying yourself. Make sure to set that bell to all for all future notifications. Thanks, you guys.
And that is my daughter. Shout out to little MVP. She wanted to be a part of Dad's stream. What's up, Miguel? All right, 3rd and 11. 5:52. Josh Allen under pressure, throws, got it to Knox. Knox got a first down, and down at the Buffalo 45-yard line.
So if the guy is smart enough to sneak
snap.
out,
Appreciate
there's nobody
that.
there.
Shout out to JT.
Good numbers here for Allen. after a rough start.
All right, 1st and 10.
5 minutes now. They're running
Got it
Moss
to
to the
Zach
right.
Moss.
Zach Moss. TJ Watt trying to go after the ball. Remember, Moss lost it.
All right, 2nd
Last
down.
week against San Francisco. Some words and pushing. Trying to get everybody
Starting to
calmed
get
down
chippy.
and back over to their side. Hey, Chris, can I come
pushing
back
and
to Josh
shoving.
Allen for a second? Because Chris Sims and I are watching the games on Sundays in the screening room before football night. And it was just like,
what's going on,
the
Lucy
circus
Lynn?
music.
Says
Josh
go
Allen would
Bills.
start running around and just like, crazy and fling it all over. And there was excitement to it. But now, and I'm watching him here studying this game and there's a poise about him. He's kind of got it figured out here in year 3.
Yeah, he's playing
All right,
quarterback.
here is
And his
2nd and
deep throw
6.
percentage has gone down from 17% to 12%. That's a guy who's playing quarterback.
All right, got it to Zach Moss. Zach
To the
Moss.
right.
Moss got a
move
first
by Moss.
down.
He'll have the
Cross
first
the
down
40.
to the
Down at the
39-yard line. So
39-yard
getting some good
line.
running out of Zach Moss as he and Singletary become the combination for Sean McDermott.
Got
and
4
so
minutes to
all
play
their
in the
efforts here
4th
to try
quarter.
and rush the
Ball is
quarterback.
at
They're
the
getting out of
Pittsburgh
position
39
some
for
now
the
in the run
Buffalo
game.
Bills.
And so they get the edge. People are falling down. And this is like the old Pittsburgh Steelers, right? You get a lead, you start running the ball, and you start controlling the clock and all those sort of things. The Buffalo Bills the last 2 weeks, and Josh Allen in particular, has made quite the
19
impression.
carries, 84 yards, 4.4 average for Buffalo.
Moss, patient, cuts it back
And Moss
to the 32-yard line.
got it to the 32, 2nd down, gain
Josh
of
Allen
6.
is really kind of connected with the people of
2nd
Buffalo.
and 4.
If you look at him as the physical guy, the arm to play in this
left
weather,
in the
this
4th
wind,
quarter.
the size, but also the town as well. Oshai Children's Hospital here in Buffalo. What an outpouring of love from the Bills fans. Patricia Allen, his grandmother, passed away right before a game about 5 weeks ago. Sean McDermott gave him the option to play or not play. He played well against Seattle. And then as the Buffalo fans heard about it, they made donations in Patricia Allen's name.
All right,
And now it's
2nd
over
and 4.
$700,000. Like, these people are so connected
Josh
to their
Allen
city, their
gives
team.
it to Zach
And now their
Moss.
quarterback, Josh Allen, who is absolutely loved
Let's
them
see
back
where they mark him.
for the philanthropy of the folks here in Western New
All
York
right,
and the
3rd
Bills
down
Mafia.
and
Yeah,
1.
Josh said that every time I call my mom and dad and tell them what the total's up to, that everybody starts crying again, And so, but when you're, what is it?
Hey,
now,
James,
24,
I got
25
one
years
better.
old, something like
Y'all
that.
think this
24
is
years
bad?
old, and already
Try being a
he
Detroit
has this
Lions
talent,
fan.
right?
Oh, yeah.
When you get a
Rebuilding since
quarterback in this town,
1957, one
and
playoff
they go, okay,
win
he's our guy.
since
He's our guy.
1991.
And we haven't even seen him with the fans with him playing like this.
Y'all
It
think
could
a
be
2-game losing
insane.
streak
if
is
these
bad.
fans start coming back into the stadium, it is going to be a major love affair, and that's one of the reasons why. That's one of the things, the downside of the injury to Ben Roethlisberger is they don't do quarterback sneaks. Buffalo Bills with a young quarterback.
All right, we
they
are
still do
at
it.
the 2-minute
2-minute
warning. 2
here at
minutes.
Orchard Park. And by
till
the way,
the
if you are a
end.
Bills fan and you grew up the Jim Kelly days and now you have a next gen and you want to buy them
Hey, shout
the
out to Jim
17
Kelly.
jersey of Josh Allen, like your old Jim Kelly jersey, most of them are sold out.
Forget it.
It's hard to find 17 jerseys of Josh Allen. And we talked about that with him. He said, oh, that's pretty cool. I didn't realize that. But then we asked him, well, what was your jersey as a kid? And he said, well, I grew up a Niners fan. He's out from the Valley in California.
Astrology
It's like
says,
Jeff
"Can
Garcia.
you
It wasn't the
dig
Niners
it?"
salad days. And he said, I had a Frank Gore jersey. He said, last year, Frank Gore's his teammate. And Frank did a lot for the young players, laying a foundation. And Josh had one of the coolest things that meant so much to him. Frank Gore dug up a game-worn 49ers
Yeah, I will be
jersey,
live for the
signed it,
Bills and
gave it to
Broncos
Josh so he
next
could have
Saturday.
The real thing from the real
Also,
thing.
the
Frank
Steelers
Gore.
and
Pretty
Bengals
amazing when
next
your
Monday.
childhood heroes are still your
I'll also
teammates
be live for the
at
Chiefs,
some
Saints,
point, right?
Bucks, Falcons.
All right, here we
Panthers,
go. Let's do a
Packers.
little something here. Let's take.
Browns and the Giants next week. Tomorrow I'll be live for the Ravens and Browns. We have 8 games heading into Christmas Day, and I will be live on Christmas Day.
And that
Vikings
worked.
and the Saints.
1st and 10. Final 2 minutes here.
Knox
Pittsburgh
in
has
motion.
3 timeouts.
Got it to
Ben
Zach
trying to
Moss.
close it out on this
Zach
drive.
Moss
Good
losing 2
penetration.
yards on that play.
Stop that. Marcus Allen stepping up in the run game.
2nd and 12.
Pittsburgh will take a timeout. So we're talking about the AFC story
Pittsburgh
and the impact
takes their
of this
first
game.
timeout.
Over in the NFC, the Green Bay win. The New Orleans
NFC
loss
division
slides the
leaders, Green
Packers
Bay,
up to
New
the number
Orleans,
1 seed.
Rams,
We're going to see them
Washington.
in 2 Sunday
Wild
nights
card
against
is the
Tennessee
Seattle,
on the
Tampa
Sunday
Bay,
after Christmas in
Arizona.
Lambeau. New Orleans now slides back down. The
In
tiebreaker
the hunt,
is Green
Minnesota,
Bay's head-to-head win on
Chicago,
Sunday Night Football.
Giants,
The Rams top the
Philadelphia,
division, tiebreaker
and
over Seattle.
Dallas.
Washington gets a win. There's
So
Seattle,
the
Tampa,
Lions
and
are
Arizona,
officially
the others
out of the hunt
chasing.
with their
You know,
loss to the
sports
Green
in
Bay
Buffalo,
Packers.
the Sabres and the Bills, and
Packers
these two
did
are right in
clinch
the middle
the
of it
NFC
all.
North
Terry and Kim Pagula, the
title
husband-wife
today.
team that had ownership of the Sabres in 2011, and then purchased the Bills from the estate of Ralph Wilson back
All right,
6
2nd
months
and
after
12.
the great founder of the Bills passed away
155.
in 2014.
Both teams have 2
And,
timeouts
they are
each.
watching their
That's
team really
Allen.
take off. Allen on
Allen
the
gets
run,
the first
slides
down.
down for the first down. And that
Hey,
should take care of
appreciate that.
business for
Just
Buffalo.
my 2.0.
You know, it's so interesting, too, that we talked to Josh Allen about what's it like
is
here
third
in town?
down
Like, you guys are
and
good.
1.
People are getting excited.
Wait,
what's it like
what?
here in town? And he said, I don't know. Because you can't go out, you can't have dinner, the restaurants are closed, and I don't really know. You know, when
That should've
somebody
been a
sees
first
me or
down.
I'm picking up food or whatever, they kind of go, hey, great job and all that. But it's not the typical kind of buzz that would be happening. Can you imagine Buffalo and what this town would be like right now?
Down at the 19-yard line.
Slow down. 20, what's that?
Steelers crowd the
And
line.
got it
Off
for
the
a
inside
first
run,
down.
16-yard line. Mike Tomlin will take the timeout with a
Mike
minute
Tomlin
3 to
takes
go.
his second timeout.
Pittsburgh's
Pittsburgh
gonna be
will
looking
be
at back-to-back
left with
losses here.
1. Buffalo
so as soon as
has
we are
2.
done, it will be the Volkswagen
103
postgame
left
report.
to
Catherine
play
will interview the
in this
star of the
ball
game.
game.
Jack Collinsworth will wrap it up, and we will take a peek ahead to next Sunday night.
Shout out to
Now
the
Christmas show will
717
be
in the
at MetLife
building.
Stadium for
You
the
guys
Browns
are
and the Giants.
awesome.
All coming up after the game. And coming up from Pittsburgh here, Chris, is the game at Cincinnati next Monday night. They'll have a full week. Try to get some rest, try to get healthy with Indy and Cleveland to follow. But after 11 in a row, they'll lose back-to-back games, and this is going to be 4 games in a row here for the Steelers.
All right,
3
here we
games
go.
in a row.
First and 10.
Scoring under 20 points.
Josh Allen with
That's
the kneel.
story, really. I mean, when you
Second
get right down
down.
to it, their defense played their guts out tonight, especially in that first half. But the pick six really changed the entire momentum, and then the Buffalo Bills backed it up.
And
That
the
guy right
Pittsburgh
there,
Steelers
Stephon
are looking
Diggs,
to
has
be
put on a show.
11 and
So
2.
Buffalo will go up
while
2
Buffalo
in the
Bills
division
will
on
hit
Miami
double-digit
with 3 to go.
wins at
They've
10
already beaten
and
the Dolphins
3.
head-to-head. Miami comes here week 17. The Buffalo Bills are this close
30
to their
seconds
first
remains.
AFC East title in 25 years. Last did it in 1995.
And that will
Well,
do
it
it.
has been
20
13
seconds.
years since Sunday Night Football was in Buffalo.
Do want to send
Worth
a
the wait
super
for
shout
the
out
Bills
to
and their
each
fans.
and every single one of you.
And those two
Shout out
guys.
to the Buffalo
College
Bills.
teammates of William
Shout
and Mary,
out to
Mike
the Pittsburgh
Tomlin,
Steelers.
Sean McDermott, with great appreciation.
Steelers Nation, here we
the
go.
reality that they may see each
Here's
other
our adversity.
before this season is done.
We've lost 2 straight.
The
And Buffalo Bills, shout out to their performance. Ever since that Bills lost, they've been playing, or I'm sorry, that Cardinals loss, they've been playing exceptionally well. But that will do it. Hey, we got to 8K. Woo! Let's go. You guys are awesome. 8K. Hey. Let's go. We are 2,000 away from 10. Wow. That is crazy. Hey, shout out to each and every single one of you guys. Love you. Shout out to you. We got to 8K. Let's go. Let's go. Man, appreciate each and every single one of you. Tomorrow, I'll be live for the Ravens and the Browns. Chargers, Steelers on Thursday. Saturday, Bills and the Broncos. Panthers and the Packers. On Sunday, it'll be the Buccaneers and the Falcons. Chiefs and Saints. Browns, Giants. And then on Monday of next week, Steelers, Bengals. Then I'll be live on Friday for the Vikings and the Saints. On Christmas Day, Saturday, I'll be live for the Buccaneers and the Lions, 49ers and the Cardinals, Dolphins and the Raiders. Then Sunday of Christmas week, I'll be live for the Colts, Steelers, Eagles, Cowboys. And on Sunday Night Football, the Titans and the Packers. Then that Monday will be the Bills and the Patriots. And then week 17 is the Steelers and the Browns, Cardinals and the Rams. Hey, shout out to Quincy with the $2.99 super sticker. Appreciate you, brother. But with that being said, we got a lot of work to do. Steeler Nation. And the first step is we got to get healthy. We got to get healthy and be able to start running that football. We cannot be one-dimensional. So with that being said, I will see you guys tomorrow for the Ravens and the Browns. Man, you guys are super awesome. We got to 8K. I can't believe that. You guys are truly a blessing. Love you guys. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a nice night. Stay blessed. And peace.